And we're back. We got Dante with us today.
What's up, bitches?
What's up, dude? Welcome back. Yeah. And of course, we have Joey and Farrell as well.
Yo, what?
Hi.
Dante, it's been a while.
It's been like a year.
It's crazy, man.
I missed February, man.
I know. February.
Like wrong.
The good news is February didn't miss you. It made sure that it was there for you.
Yeah, but it's just a thing, son.
What's the fuck's been going on?
I mean, I'm basic, son.
Okay.
Like, just the stuff I've always been doing, I'm still doing it. Still podding.
How the pods are going?
They're going fine. I don't know that I'm going fine with it. I'm getting burned out.
Are you?
You do a lot.
You do a lot of pods.
Well, that's the guy who does like more.
Yeah. Today I'm actually doing 3, which is it's my worst. It's my worst day. Like I prefer if it's going to be one that it just be one.
Yeah.
If it's 2, I can get by. 3 is a lot.
I've had 3 in one day, and it's like we're looking at like 6 hours of talking, depending on which ones it is.
Yeah, 3 sucks.
Yesterday we did 2 like back to back. So I did off the mats because like with that I used to have like episodes stacked, and now it's just like
Depleted. You took some time off.
there's just like those days where I'm like, I don't really fucking feel like doing it. And I'm like, oh shit, I got to get an episode out. And I'll text like, yo, what you doing? Are you trying to record? Since there was a UFC on Saturday, buddy was like, he was texting me on like Saturday afternoon asking like, who do you got for the fight? So I messaged him later on. I was like, you want to record tomorrow? He was like, what do you want to talk about? I was like, well, let's talk about the fucking fight. So
Yeah.
Hopefully not McGregor.
Broke his own knee.
he wanted to like, yeah, like we got to talk about that. I was like, I mean, there's not much. He blew his knee out.
Yeah.
Like,
All by himself.
With the quickness.
like, it was all on him. I don't.
He's his own worst enemy in many ways.
There's a lot of stuff saying that he knew and the promoters knew the day of that that he didn't actually blow it out really on that kick.
Well, the thing is, he was practicing that same kick right before it. I mean, the video's there of him doing it. He's fine. But the thing that gets weird is when he was walking down, he's taking the shoe off. You see him kind of wince and he buckles. So it could have been while he was practicing those kicks. He fucked it up then.
He might have not wanted to throw the same kick that fucked him up, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like, okay, that.
It's like, this move is not for me, but let me do it anyway.
The first thing he does is that kick.
I saw Drake bet $1 million on him.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, fuck him.
That's awesome. Like anytime I see Drake bet something, I'm like, let's go the opposite. Don't listen to that guy. Yeah. But yeah, right after that, Sarah and I recorded the horror podcast because she's working, so it's like, okay, she's off like on Sunday this week. So I was like, all right, this is the only time we can sit down and record. So let's go ahead and do this episode, and that went longer than anticipated because usually we record for about an hour. We'll talk about Welcome to Derry. So going episode by episode, like as quick as we can, and then kind of talk about the final thoughts of it.
Right.
Like, shit, that's 2 hours. So I think we got done like a little after midnight.
Oof.
And I still had to put off the mats out. I still had to
Right.
like actually put the shit together. So a lot of shit's it's getting exhausting, and a lot of it is on me because I am kind of like fucking up the time and like. But
It's your show.
yeah, well, yeah, it's like I do what the fuck I want, and the thing is, I don't have any room to complain because it's my show. I do what the fuck I want,
Right.
but I also look to like, oh, you gotta get your life together. So, but yeah, just I mean, I'm still like, I'm still into doing all the pods. It's just I think I've run into this wall where it's like when I'm getting guests for Off the Mats, like I'll have people reach out. I was like, yo, if you ever need a guest, I'm free for. And I was like, I mean, I'm sure you are, but I don't know that I want to talk to you. Because to me,
I'm sure you are.
like I like just sitting down and like whenever I do any of the pods, it's just just hang out, have fun with it. I've had some serious episodes recently, like some sobriety discussions. We had a teammate who took his own life recently. So
Damn, rest in peace.
his older brother, he trains with us, so he wanted to sit down and have that discussion. So there are some heavy episodes, but a lot of it is just hangs. It's like, yo, come on, like, what you been up to?
Yeah.
Really? I fucking suck at jiu-jitsu. Let's talk about how bad we are, and then we move on. So it's not like it's super intense, but it is still like when people come on and like, I want to talk about whatever the fuck, like this nonprofit shit that I got going. Like, that's cool. I don't really care though. Like I'm sure people do care, but
Yo, I think I got somebody flying in soon.
that's
Dude,
Maybe-
what?
Hopefully not this week.
Are you picking them up?
No.
That's
but tell everybody
it's
that
like
you did.
it's like one of the people that like wrote in and was like, "Can we do Nerd Rage?" And I was like, "Sure, if you're local." And then like they're like coming.
so on this show.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They like
They're like,
wrote
"I'm glad we
they
know
like
now."
they think they wrote a book or something. I don't know.
Joey, is your phone broken? Mine might be because I didn't hear anything.
I told you. Remember the time I wrote the guy back on the show?
Yeah.
He's coming.
Oh, I'm coming.
I'm gonna come.
Supposedly.
Do we need to do some research on this person?
Are they listening right now?
I don't know. And I
We're whispering.
yeah, and I don't mean that like I don't mean in disrespect. I'm happy to hear in person. Educate me in person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember this, and I was like, send me the name of the book.
Exactly.
Honestly, that makes for good content though, because it's like, yo, yeah, tell me about it.
I think I was interested. It was some sci-fi shit.
Yeah.
So let me give you the impression, right? So welcome back. I've got Joey, Ayo. I got Farrell. Hi, and what's your name?
And
Who the fuck are you?
and then I got Arthur Gerald. I'll get back to you with his last name. He's here today.
Dude, there's so many
Is he
times like
staying with you?
No. No.
there are like so many times I'll get someone whose last name I know I can't say. And I'll tell them like, yeah, we're like, so what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Off the Mats, blah, 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 blah. And look, I'm not going to say your name right. So why don't you go ahead and say the shit for me? And
They're like Joe Smith.
I'm like, dang, that's good. That's good. Because, I thought it was Smythe. So
Nice.
like rocket doggy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find it.
This was a while ago.
Yeah, it is a while ago, but
Not that long ago.
but they've checked back with me a couple times. Like, hey, we're still good, right? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad that, folks be checking in
Because we weren't expecting them to come. You were like, we only do it in person, and then
Yeah.
you're like, they're not gonna come.
Yeah. I don't. Then they said that they're gonna come. So, yeah, I'll try to find it. But
How many listeners do we have? Is that worthwhile for them to travel? Where the fuck?
I don't know. I guess.
How many listeners do we have?
I didn't tell them motherfuckers to fucking book a flight.
Does he know how many listeners? I have no idea.
Hey, then he should have done his research.
flying across country for
It's-
35 people to listen to.
It's like generally speaking, 3,000 on the low end, 5,000 on the high end. But then every now and then an episode pops up and does like 22,000 out of the blue.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's
Us?
Yeah, one just recently, like within the last year. Like I'm like looking at the numbers and it's like 3,000, 2,000, 4,000, and then it was like 22,750. I was like, God,
Fuck,
damn.
what were we talking about?
I can't remember, but I think
Probably a really good title.
yeah, I think it was the title.
The title, I try to pick titles specific just because, like, look, the content ain't great, but if I could at least get you to listen for that first minute.
Yeah, and I think the title had something topical in it. Like I think it was one of those things.
We do ours like those fucking movies or books where like when are they gonna say the line?
Yeah.
Because it's always from some shit we're talking about.
Yeah, and I always look back at when I'm like going back and listening to them. I'm like, oh god, that's funny. Like that little segment. You know, even this last one, like put the shrimp on the chicken. It's so fucking funny.
Which dropped today on Patreon. So if
That's
you're
right.
a Patreon
You got it.
subscriber, you're going to get it today.
That's right. That's a fact.
Not like them broke bitches that got to wait.
Yeah, not like them.
You don't want to be one of them.
No.
do you?
Ugh. But anyway, yeah, I can't find. Oh, food. I can't find it, but I better find it. I better find it soon. That motherfucker's coming.
The best part is the surprise.
Yeah, it might just be me and him sitting down. If I like, Joe, you working?
Might be a sit down Saturday.
I think it's gonna be a sit down Thursday, but yeah. Damn, I'm gonna have to look for that.
I think sometimes though too, it is like, the dude's like, look, I listen to the pod, I like the vibe, it's still a weird thing. Like, yo, I'm a book a flight and come out to it, but
I mean that's a wow commitment and money.
yeah,
It's like time and money commitment.
Yeah, I want to
To
say.
fly out bullshit for like 2-3 hours and then fuck off.
look, man, if you're in Virginia, I'm like, I might swing
that's
through.
fine.
I can make that.
Like within the 3-hour drive is reasonable. Anything further than 3 hour drive?
hours.
3 hour. Yeah, I think anything within 3 hour drive
It's
is
a
reasonable.
9-hour thing. 3-hour drive, 3-hour pod, 3-hour drive back.
Yeah, that's like
That's a
yeah.
lot.
I used to go to like New York for day trips.
Dude, I had my buddy Timmy Grins came down for a pod. I thought he was living in Jersey.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey man," because I was like, "We can go down, but we don't need to waste time with that." And he's like, "No, as long as I can get home in time to put the kids to bed, that's all I care about. So I got all the time in the world." And I was like, "How long is the commute?" And he's like, "Oh, about 4 hours." I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I live in the Bronx now." And I was like, "And you came down for this bullshit? You should have called." We could have done this on the phone. But
We have the technology.
yeah, what a
Although,
guy.
I mean, that's a stipulation for the show. You have to sit down.
Yeah, it is for this show. So he's coming. I got to figure out when, but he's definitely coming.
That's some dude out of California, and he's been following all my accounts for a long time, and he's a kid, though I guess he's an adult now, but he's been following since he was a kid. And when the podcast first started, he sent me a message one day, and from that point I was like, I never want this dude on. He was like, "So when's my interview?" I was like, "Fuck off." And never. But then recently he had done, like, I guess he got promoted to black belt. He had done a big competition, and we were kind of going back and forth, and he was like, finally I was like, "All right, let's connect and, do the pod." And he was like, "Oh, okay. So yeah. So where are you located at? Like, am I coming to the studio?" And I was like,
Studio?
I'm in Maryland. So if you coming out this way,
My basement.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna divine this shit.
but for the most part, I try to make it very clear. It's like, look, like, we do this shit remote. If you're local, I would love to have you in person. Like, whenever I have teammates on, I always tell them, like, yeah, come through.
Yeah.
Whenever I talk with female teammates, I'm always like, yeah, we'll do this shit remote, because that sounds weird. Like, you want to do a podcast in my basement? Like, it ain't weird enough. It's a bunch of action figures, but it ain't weird, is it?
Weird.
And some of
This
them,
is my
like,
audience.
like, they clap sometimes. Like, I only hear it. Y'all don't. But yeah, if people are local, I try to encourage them to come, in person, because like the edit is a lot easier. I ain't got to edit shit.
Yeah.
But like, we do it remote, and even remote now, I'm not even like, I just like, okay, cut out the beginning, cut out the end part where it's like, okay, let me go ahead and stop the recording.
Are you still doing Colompton?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the horror pod. So you think you like horror?
So you like horror?
So you like horror? Off the mats.
Yeah.
And Colompton.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's still it.
Yeah.
Just those three. Okay.
Yeah. That I was working on another thing, but like,
You already burned out, so don't add anything
yeah.
else.
Well, that was the whole thing. I was like, all right, I have another ideal, and like Sarah and I were going to sit down and just do something like every couple weeks, and I was like, I don't want it. Like, it is just too much, and then also trying to like find that audience for that.
Yeah.
So I was like, the horror is real easy. People like horror,
Yeah.
so that's not a problem. Like,
Then why are you asking
Colompton,
the question?
because some people think they do, because that is a thing though. People are like, oh, I love horror, and then we get to talking, and it's really they just like Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they don't really like horror. They grew up watching Child's Play, and it was like, oh yeah, I love that. And then you start talking about other shit. It's like, maybe I'm not into this like I thought I was.
What was that movie? It was like a horror movie. I think it may have been.
Chitty Bang Bang?
It may have, it's a horror movie in a different way. It may have been banned in some places and all that kind of shit. It was like, I want to say it was in the 70s. It was like an island of like cannibals.
Green.
Green Inferno.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, like that's
The one that was banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's coming to mind.
Yeah. You seen that one?
Yeah.
How's that one?
It wasn't for me. It wasn't even like grotesque or anything. It was just like it just felt like dry. I was like, I'm not into this. I'm bored. And that's a lot of horror too. It's like I try to watch the shit just to at least say, okay, I gave it a try. It's not for me. Not everything's for everyone. I mean, even when
No, that's from 2013.
yeah, but
No, this is some 70s shit.
I think that
Cannibal Holocaust?
Oh yeah, Cannibal Holocaust is like 80 or like late 70s, like
Maybe.
maybe 1980.
It's like they go to this island.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be that.
And like on the island is like almost like tribal, like, and that's the Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
that I haven't watched. Like, I'm aware of it. I'm just
I think it's just one of those things that are real fucked up.
yeah. Well, I think also too with a lot of like horror movies too is like people try to gatekeep. It's like, well, have you seen this? Well, if you haven't seen this, you're not a real horror fan. It's like, well, I don't want to see that. Like, you can like shit and not like. I don't like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, I think this shit is fucking goofy.
Really?
Yeah, but people
Even
like,
the remake too, or
no, I love the remake.
Yeah, I like the remake.
Is fucking.
I haven't seen the original in forever.
I watched it when they did the Netflix Legacy sequel, just to kind of like, all right, let's touch base with it again. I was like, I don't think I really like this. Like I thought I did, but also a lot of shit I saw when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So
You think like you
yeah, I see with adult
or something
eyes.
traumatized you as a kid, and you'll always be fucked up over it.
I mean, I always say this with The Exorcist. I watched The Exorcist as a kid. It didn't scare me, but I didn't understand why I should be scared. When I watched it as an adult, I was like, I get it now. like I was so dumb as a child.
Yeah,
But,
that movie fucking rattled me.
Speaking of horror, though, Rip Sam Neill.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the only note for today.
There's only,
Yeah, rest in peace, Sam Neill.
He did In the Mouth of Madness, fucking Event Horizon.
Horizon.
Jurassic Park is arguably a horror movie. Really, the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's at least
Right?
a monster
It's a monster movie, but
It's a
like
monster movie.
it's like if you watch it again, it's in the framing of horror. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking survival horror.
Yeah.
I actually
Cut
just
out Samuel L. Jackson. It is a horror movie.
What about
Hold on to your butts.
what about Newman from Seinfeld? That guy was funny.
I'm looking at this
It's a
cannibal
great death scream though.
Cannibal
Yes.
Holocaust trivia. 10 days after the premiere in Milan, the Italian court seized the film and arrested director Ruggero Deodato on obscenity charges.
awesome.
He later faced additional charges of multiple murders based on allegations that several actors were killed on camera. To maintain the illusion of the documentary footage, the 4 primary actors had signed contracts requiring them to remain out of the public eye for 1 year following the release. To disprove charges, he contacted one of the actors and instructed him to locate the 3 other actors. The murder charges were dropped once the performers appeared in
That's how
court.
good. It was one of the first found footage films, right?
Yeah.
That was before Blair Witch.
Yeah.
That's that's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that they're like redoing like the Blair Witch, and I was like, you can't redo the Blair Witch because
Yeah.
the Blair Witch happened at a time where that shit could work.
I mean, even Blair Witch franchise knew that. They didn't do found footage for the rest of the series. They did like regular. They did regular.
Well, they did like
Blair Witch 2 and 3 were like regular movies.
in like 2015 or 2016. They
That
did.
wasn't a documentary.
yeah, right. The
They
first-
did the Blair Witch, which they went back to found footage.
But then it was like time travel. It was crazy.
yeah, it was another one that I turned
I
on.
liked it.
And I was like, I think I'm going to, like, I have to go back because when I watched it the first, I was like, I think I'm not into this.
I liked it until I saw into the end, and then I was like, "This sucks."
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But, like-
at the end, the journey was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a guy that I knew who's like, he's such a good guy. Like, would give you the heart off his back, but he
That's
is.
never good when you start with that.
I'm sorry, would give you the shirt off his back.
I was like,
and
what the
he's got such a good heart. But he is a simple motherfucker.
I mean, that's what makes it's
And
easy
I-
to be good when you
Do I know him?
No, but I argued with this motherfucker like 2006, 2007 that shit wasn't real, and
what?
And he would tell me that I lost my mind, and I was like, dude, the actors do interviews, and he was like, only 2. Where's the third?
They have a filmography, bro.
Is he a flat earther too?
He's just very, very simple. He also told me that I should have more sex with my wife when she's pregnant and come in her as much as possible because the baby will absorb more of my genes. He told me that as well.
Even if that was possible,
Why?
And he's also he's got
That'd be weird.
he's got a dumb guy's name, which like makes it funnier. I'm gonna write it down and then show it to you. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to offend him, and he really is a cool guy. But
Does he listen?
hold on.
I don't
If he
know.
listens, he wouldn't be able to pick himself out from the stories. so
he
far?
doesn't listen, but somebody might. The bottom, what I just typed in down the bottom.
Oh,
And so another thing that was like great,
fits.
another thing that was great about him was one time because he kind of like you could tell from a distance that he's a little simple. You know what I mean? Like you
Just
could
from
tell
the way you walk.
his face, like you could just tell, like that motherfucker ain't got a whole lot going on. Like you know, like you could just tell. And one time I saw him get too close to a geese nest, and these geese fucked him up. And he completely did it by accident, but now he's like out in the middle of this field, and these fucking geese are fucking him up. And it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. You know, and then you add on to that he's not bright and shit, and then it's like, God damn, man, that's
if
funny.
he listens and doesn't put together,
And if he is listening, dude, I love you, but you God bless. You know, but he,
Like, God bless you, simple.
yeah, like, you know, like he would always like ask questions that like, he'd be like, man, like, are we really doing this, man? Like, you know, like, you know, Bobby, you know how they say the aliens built the pyramids, and I'm like, well, who's they? You know, just shit like that is like
that guy on YouTube.
yeah, and he talks like in that cadence and everything, so like it always takes a while to get to it, you know. But yeah, good dude, but simple. And I don't know how I got here. I was
Do you ever wish you were
Blair
simple?
Witch, huh?
Do you ever wish you were simple?
No,
I do.
no.
Often.
Sometimes
I wish I was smarter or dumber.
I
Like,
get-
I'm like, I feel like I'm in a bad spot.
I get the argument for it,
Yeah.
but no.
Like Mike.
Yeah, no.
Like, imagine how much easier shit would be.
Yeah, but that motherfucker's irritated all the time. You ever listen to him? He's mad about.
He forgets right away.
That's true. But
Like a fish?
But he also forgets that he had already gotten irritated about it. Every time I talk to him, he's irritated about the price of fucking the tunnel. You know, the toll.
But
like,
imagine that the worst thing that happens to you on any given day is remembering how much the tunnel costs.
yeah, but I think I think he's
you're
lonely.
Capped. You're capped both negative and positive.
I think he wants a woman. You know, he wants to know what that's all about. But he can't because they're 2-timers. That's what he told me.
Well, I don't know, Bobby.
But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I do think there's like, so I've been thinking a little bit recently about like, you know, to truly see greatness, like a person has to kind of figure out what is special about them. And then whatever that is, they've got to really narrow it down into like their bag. Like they like let's say like, you know, I'm using words in terms that I don't fully understand.
What they're a smin at.
But like, yeah, like you're a ball player, right?
Ballsman.
You know, you know, and that's like your talent, right? But then, so you get that part, and then you've got to figure out that you're a shortstop. You got to figure that part out too, or whatever. Like you got to figure out what is special about you, and then within that, what is like the most like crack of it, you know, the most potency of it. And it's so rare that people figure it out.
Well, I think it's rare because there's a lot of people that's just not special.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I feel like a lot of
the special means something because it is special.
but I feel like feel special, right. But there's so many things. Do you know what I mean? Like there's so many things. Like I've met people where I'm like, damn, like this person is incredibly gifted, talented, and there's something almost like star quality about this person in this very particular field, you know, but the world's never going to get to see this.
And also, just because you're special at something very particular doesn't mean that the rest of the world gives a fuck.
Yeah, it might not be worthwhile.
Right? So it's like
the people who can like look at a building, glance at the building, and tell you exactly how many windows there are. That doesn't really help with much, but it's really impressive.
Well, I think with that though too is there's not
That makes you very special.
You could probably go viral.
well, like
I
I
wouldn't
think
care
also
about it.
people don't
Exactly.
see that though too. Like there's tons of special people with a lot of special talents, and that talent doesn't get displayed. But I think if people saw it, then it's like, oh, you know, that is special. You know, that is unique. So I do think there are a lot of like special people like that. It's just they don't have the platform.
Yeah.
What
to-
do you mean?
also not everything is
And they don't care sometimes to show it.
Yeah, yeah. Some
but not
people just-
everything is also
Lift up a little bit.
so not everything is like you could nut the fastest.
You know,
Sometimes I felt like I had that gift.
The fastest
There is a platform
in the
for that.
are you a nutsman?
in the world. Is there value to that? Does anybody give a fuck?
So maybe.
Someone
At a sperm bank?
Maybe, dude, you got to see this.
Yeah, but that's like a viral video.
I'm getting ready to send you a link. Don't open it at work.
No.
You gotta see this for yourself.
My buddy Steve, he can't taste spice. Like, like that one chip challenge. Like, I have a video of him eating 2 of those. Did not fucking blink.
Damn.
And he won't let me post it. He always talks about like viral shit and want to be viral. I'm like, dog, like
That's
that will
viral.
do it
Yeah.
because
That's
you
like that guy
ate
that's
2
like,
of them back to back,
dipped
and he
in
did
some
it again.
chili oil.
That's crazy.
And
You just don't have those sensors. Then you
I've
don't
seen
feel
that
it.
shit. I've seen that shit. Like people got to call the fucking like the ambulance for
yeah, like he popped one open, ate it, didn't take a drink. He was like he can taste like the underlying, like he was like super spicy stuff. It tastes like dirt.
He probably just
But-
it's just a gene defect, or
Right.
It's like
variants. Not
him and his
defect.
brother,
Special.
but like the rest of his
Special.
family
Oh, yeah, special.
don't like. That's not a thing for him. But him and his brother can't taste. I think with like wasabi and horseradish fucks with them.
Oh, because that burnt. Yeah, that's like
So it's
the
like
nose.
seed, like I guess seed spices versus root spices.
It's like the those like useless superpowers, like with Family Guy. Which I can grow my nails real fast.
What if you couldn't taste spice, right? The heat, right?
You moved to London.
But milk was too powerful for you. Like, is there milk in this?
But like his brother didn't know about the wasabi thing. So when he had wasabi, he called his brother. He was freaking out. I was like, I think something's wrong. Like he didn't understand
Because
because
it's
like
not different. It's a different kind of spice. It's not spicy in the traditional sense. It's not like a temperature thing.
he's never felt that
Burnt your
sensation.
nose.
But sometimes it can also like it doesn't need to be to circle back. Like it doesn't need to be anything. It doesn't need to be anything that people marvel at or brings you any attention. It just makes you this almost fully realized form of yourself. But it's so hard to find. You know, like I think the majority of people never consider it and certainly don't find it. You know, and if they do find it, they can't get the potency down. You know, they're like, I know I've got something here. I think some of this shit with me, like I've got it, but I can't cook it down. You know, I can't find the G spot of it. You know,
Well, some say that it doesn't exist. And
shout out to Freud.
others don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So anyway,
Like that clip bullshit.
yeah, I think that's the one that does exist. It's the G spot that's
Allegedly.
up for-
Those are the rumors.
yeah. I don't know
There's a
how,
special button. Okay.
but even like
It's just a girl cock. It's fine.
yeah. Even oh fuck. Sorry, I said the dude's name I was trying not to say like the whole time.
I think both your daughters did that on here recently. Selena and Jana.
But like that like
Runs in the family.
yeah, even there's something that he's figured out about himself, like that, like he hasn't like bothered. I don't even know if he's recognized it, but like it's like you could see this like fully realized form of somebody. It's so rare, I feel like, to see that. But I don't even remember how the fuck I got here.
Well, I
Cannibal
think
Corpse.
it's, like you just said, though, it's like he got it figured out, but he probably doesn't realize. I think there are a lot of people that they have something they don't think it's special because it's a thing that they do every day.
Also, it's like a time thing. Like, you don't have time to figure your shit out. You got to go to fucking work and pay your bills.
Yeah, sure.
And then you're tired when you get home. You're just fucking watching TV.
Yeah, well, that's the part though, right? Is like those downtime moments are always distractions. I think for a lot of people, and they don't ever, which is perfectly fine, but they don't ever take the other moments to think about shit, you know, or try to figure it out.
I don't think people really have downtime anymore because we're always in our phones.
Well, yeah, this is a different downtime though. You know what I mean? It's like they're just doing that for their downtime.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like Sophie's always talking about being bored, and it's like
don't
you
understand
got
that term.
all this shit. Like you are not bored.
Yeah.
Like she likes to draw. It's like go get a fucking pad and a fucking pencil.
Right.
Like go do the thing. Like, I'm never bored. It's not even because I'm on my phone. It's like there's always some shit to do.
Yeah.
But,
No, I never understood people who are bored.
I can't figure out what my specialty though is. Like I don't know. I do shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. What the fuck else is up, man? Anything else? How's the family? Family good?
family's doing all right. I didn't realize my kid was 10. Like,
Yeah.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I thought she was 9, and she got mad. I was like, sorry. Like, and it's not anything against her. I just didn't realize what year it was because we do, because like Sarah and I, our anniversaries fall perfectly on. Like we started dating in 2000, so it's perfect. Like I know. And then the kid was born. Shit, what year? 26. So she was born in 2016, and
Yep.
I thought it was
Because Leia was born the same year.
Yeah. So it's like I thought it was 2025. I was like, oh yeah, happy 9th birthday. She was like, Dad, I'm 10. I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, everything's good with them. Just the basic stuff, family stuff. Trying to do more like together things. Like as far as the kid goes, she's been wanting to do like tennis. So
Tennis.
we go to the tennis court.
Jesus.
I like
Does not
over here
work.
and serve like fast fucking, like pitches to her, and she's just like, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know how to, do this with kids.
This dude one time told me that like some and motherfuckers, anybody out here just study anything these days, but like some study showed that like 80 to 90% of the time that you spend with your children is before the age of 18.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
Because
it
they
does.
have to live
Right.
with you.
Right, but like ever since I read that, it's kind of fucked me up. Where I've been like, I got to make sure we get some enough time, like because then it's gonna be the other 20% or 10% of the
So the weird
existence.
thing is, would you want to hang out with them afterwards?
Me?
Like, would you want to experience more of their life as they're adults?
Me? I mean, as theoretically, yeah. I'm kind of with that. Like I don't want them to live here, as adults, because I feel like then you start bitching about, you start really, like who the fuck left this fucking shit out? Like, like that shit starts really bothering you.
I just mean like it's like an unnatural relationship to be involved too much.
Yeah,
and
I get it.
And them being an adult.
Yeah, I think.
I think it's a cultural thing because, like a lot, like my culture and a lot of not American culture or Western culture, like 3 generations in the same roof is not weird or uncommon.
I mean, also,
Like your grandparents and your parents being in the same house as you growing up the entire way is normal. And then and then your
What
parents.
about
being
aunts,
with you-
aunts and uncles too? Is that all?
I don't know.
Because that gets fishy. Because then who gets stuck? Who
everyone
gets stuck with the grandparents?
But like my great grandma was with my grandfather's brother. Like they have it all figured out. Like it's normal there. Like everyone knows, everyone has a role, and and family gets together. Like it's not a yearly reunion. You just see family all the time. Like all the time. Every week you see some family out there.
So I think that's even common here. Like a lot of like families will get together with like grandparents if they live close or whatever and do like Sunday dinner or something. Like you still see that here. But I would like to, I mean, I theoretically I would like to, keep having dinner with them. Shit, like a couple times.
I'm not saying like.
I know you're not saying that, but I'm saying like if they were like, hey, we're gonna come over tonight, and that was like every night, for dinner. Like I mean, at a certain point, I'd be like, all right, look, you guys got to cover one of these fucking meals, But like for the most part, I'd be like, yeah, come through.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think
I mean, my
it's-
parents. Like I had like the first 10 years of my life having dinner with my parents and grandparents at the same time is like an every night occurrence.
So Laura, I think,
like
I think
one
Laura
set
will
or the
be,
other. Yeah.
Laura will be more oppositional to it. Like she'll be like, no, I don't need to see them every day. She's more like that, like even like when they just went away to the beach, and Laura and I had a great week. But like the first day, I was like, fuck, like what are we gonna do? And like we did some shit. And the second day, I was like, you want to just do nothing? And she was like, we could do nothing. And I was like, let's do nothing for a day.
Yeah.
And we did that, and it was great. And then the third day,
Did the whole day do nothing? Mm-hmm. Really?
yeah.
You actually followed through with that?
Yeah, well, I mean, we fucked a lot, but like we laid in bed and watched shows, The Boys and all that shit, and caught up on. Cool. Yeah, it was cool. And then like the third day, I was like, all right, well, what do you want to do today? It's like, oh, we could do this. We don't have the kids. I'm like, okay, yeah. Fourth day, I'm like, you miss them? She said, nope. And I'm like, oh yeah, me neither.
You're the mom.
I love this. I love this. Just the two of us right now trying to figure out what we're gonna do every day. You know, like, and I'm say that jokingly, but like, you know, I did like I fucking wanted them to come back. You know, like I missed hanging out.
Well, I think also too, as they go into their adult life, you know, still wanting to have time with them doesn't necessarily mean like hang out with them. Like if they're in that party phase, that doesn't mean like,
yeah, I don't want to go to the party.
Yeah. Like you're not going to the party. You're not even like having that conversation. Like they're coming back like, man, last night I did like a keg stand and I fell on my head, you know,
I'm good.
But it's like you said, like they come through for family dinner. You know, it's like, so, you know, you're still getting that time. Cause I think about that shit now with Sophie, cause she'll ask like, hey, can we go play tennis? Hey, do you want to play Nintendo? You know, stuff like that. And I'll make the time to do that. And also keeping in mind, like, there's going to be a point where she doesn't want to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you want to ask her to do something. She's like, no, Dad, I've got other shit to do.
Yeah. I told talking to Jana one time about something, and I was like, well, what are you going to do if they say such and such, you know, whatever the circumstances was? And she was like, tell them to go F themselves. But she, you know, she said F themselves. And Selena said something like, are you going to let her say that? And I was like, am I going to let her say what? The F word. And I was like, well, Selena, she'll be 18. Like, yeah, I'm not going to pick and choose battles over the fuck word. You know what I mean? Just why she's like, you know, and like even that is
that
like,
what the F word is?
not anymore. I don't think, not anymore. But in this house, they both apply. Because I'm so today. But yeah, I think that like it's like as long as I keep fucking with them, you know, like because like it's a fear of mine that like one of them will grow up and be like, oh, I just don't really fuck with this motherfucker. Like, you know, they turned out to be somebody I don't really fuck with like that. Like they're cool, you know, whatever. Like I'll see you at your wedding and you know if you whatever. But like I don't need to, you know. But if I still keep fucking with them the way I do now, then I would be like, yeah, come through, please, by all means.
I have a friend who she has 3 kids, and this has been a while ago now, where the middle child just completely cut off. I want to say probably over 10 years now. Haven't heard from her, haven't spoken to her.
Yeah.
She knows she's okay, but there's been no communication. I was like,
How's the will on that one?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah 50-50. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, job. How's a job front?
Love it.
Love it.
Work with the special people all the time.
Yeah. I mean, we just built Legos now.
Oh, fuck.
Like he's into Legos.
I'm into Legos right now.
So is it always the same dude?
Yeah, he's on vacation. That's why I'm off.
Gotcha.
Because like as soon as they said, his mom texted me was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be taking him out to California next week," and I was like, "Bet," because if he's not here, they're gonna put me with someone like I'm unfamiliar with. There's this one girl I can't stand her. And I was joking last week with one of the other guys. I was like, man, they're going to put me with this one chick. And he was like, yeah, I got paired up with her. And we ended up squaring off and fighting in the parking lot. I was like,
damn.
She raised her fist at me. And I was like, excuse you. And she put her hands like, I'm sorry. And I was I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, be cool. I'm being nice to you. You be nice to me.
Be cool, honey bunny.
Because like, I'm not, you know. But yeah,
I thought you worked with a few of them. I thought you had like a van with a few of them at a time.
Sometimes.
Why are you laughing, Bobby? That's really what I thought.
That's a ridiculous thing to say.
A few of them.
Well, I used to have there used to be 2 of them, but like the other dude was real like I never had a problem with this dude.
Yeah.
But like when he would end up with other people, they're like, yeah, he walk into the building like talking to people like, "What's up, bitch ass?" You know, just saying shit like that. I was like, I've never had this issue with him, and. You know, he ended up getting moved from our group. I'm like, yo, he's a model citizen with me. Y'all gonna move him?
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Like, whatever.
Why would you do that?
But
whatever.
It's called growth.
But like my regular dude, they were just like, he's supposed to be a 1-to-1 anyway. So they're like, every day it is just him, which is easier for me because it's like, yo, you trying to go to Dave and Buster's? Yeah, all right, bet. Let's go play some games. Like, you want to do some Legos? Like, yeah. Like, and
that'll keep your attention for
like,
hours.
if he brings enough money to get Legos, because like I've bought some Legos, but it's like, you gonna help me put my Legos together.
Right.
I'm gonna take my shit home. But like, if he brings money for his own Legos, he'll see something. Now I told him like, yo, you need to bring $30 tomorrow. Then if you want to get that, he sure enough brings $30. gets his Legos, says he doesn't want lunch because he wants those Legos. I'm like, and even with that, I'm like, I'll get you a fucking, value meal from fucking Wendy's or something. I don't fucking care.
Right.
But yeah, like I'm still having fun with that. Like that part of the job is great. I guess like staff shit is always goofy because it's like there's poor communication. So whenever they're like, hey, we got to have like meetings and talk about these things, I'm like, y'all can send the email, son, because like,
Yes.
and I'm not even gonna read it. So, but just so you feel good about it, just send the email. You think you did something. I'm just doing my job, and as long as you understand, because I got to document anyway. I got to tell you what we did for the day. As long as you see those notes and see that, like, we went to the gym, we went for a walk, we went to the library, we did our thing. We're good. But that's still just one of the things that I'm enjoying the most because I get home at a time where I think I get home at like 4:00.
Nice.
Sit down, talk with the family, work out. I go to I'm doing more jiu-jitsu now because of the schedule. Whereas the other job is like I can go one day a week. And I started hating jiu-jitsu because it's like I'm going there, I'm not learning shit.
Right.
And now I'm like going 5 days again, 5 days a week now. So
Damn.
I'm back into like it's just kind of made life better at home.
Well, good.
So good times.
Good. Sarah still working nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I think like she's working with some family nearby starting Friday. So it's not going to be too bad because I think they're like 20 minutes away. So, that'll be fine. I think where she's at currently, like in this week, she's right outside of DC. But yeah, she's still doing that, but she's trying to pick things if it comes up that's closer to home just because the commute. She was going into DC a lot, going into Virginia a lot, and it was kind of wearing on her, especially coming home.
Yeah, it sucks.
So
the commute sucks.
Yeah.
All right. So Farrell was here super early.
Whoops.
Which was fine. So, Joey, how was your nerd week?
How long has it been? A week, right?
6 days.
Yeah.
I watched They Will Kill You on. It was on HBO.
HBO, yeah.
He didn't talk about anything he watched.
That's true.
Oh, I watched that.
I figured you would.
Who are they?
They are a building full of demon worshippers who are now immortal because they are worshiping this pig demon. Well, no, this demon who inhabits a pig's head sometimes. I like the plot.
It sounds like it paid off for him.
Yeah, right. I like the plot. I like I like a lot about it, but it's not for everyone. It's like a Grindhouse type film. It's like with a fucking water hose of blood and shit.
Right.
I didn't realize that was getting in for. So like the first time that happened, I was like, oh. It took me a second to reevaluate what I'm watching, and then I was good after that. But I feel like you can't watch one of those movies. You can't surprise yourself with one of those movies. You have to know what it is because it's like so fucking off the wall out of here.
Well, I was gonna. What about that new clown that's become such an icon?
Art the Clown.
Is that him?
Yeah. Terrifier.
The one from Out of
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. What's up with him? What do you think about
There's
him?
like 4 of those movies now, right?
I think the fourth one, it's not this December. I think it's next. So 27? Yeah, 27 is the fourth one.
What do you think about those movies?
I'm not crazy about it. Like I watched All Hallows Eve where they first debuted them, and I watched the first one. I was like, it's fine. I heard the second one was actually the best one of the bunch, but it's not my thing.
Gotcha.
So
Have you seen those? I haven't seen them.
Didn't sound like something I would be interested in. I like a lot of horror, but I don't like all horror.
yeah, it's
Is it slasher?
Yeah.
Like I'm not huge on slasher except for the occasional Polish variety. Yeah. But yeah, so I enjoyed. I thought the plot was interesting, and like you can. It seems like it's a lower budget film, and like they really was like, we're gonna take all the money we have and just spend it on like 2 scenes, and it was great. And those 2 scenes are fucking great. I'm like, oh, this is where the budget fucking went.
Oh, there you go.
Has some good cinematography in it, but like if you're okay with that genre of film, I think you would enjoy it. Yeah, but yeah, it's cool. Like so, I don't think it's a pretty good deal. Like just work for this demon guy, you got to kill people once in a while. And
Yeah, that
you're
sucks.
you're just immortal. Well, I mean, the idea is to like kill people who aren't worth much, right?
That's what they had to do.
I mean, if you can choose whoever you kill.
Oh, they don't care who you kill.
Yeah, they just need a
okay,
sacrifice.
okay.
They're not
Got
like
it,
you have
got
to
it,
kill
got
a
it, got
fucking
it.
child
Yeah, I
or
know
like a
they're-
saint or something.
Right.
You can just pick a vagrant off somewhere or like I don't know.
But it has to be a human.
Yeah. It has to be human sacrifice. You have to kill a person for your sacrifice, and then you get to be immortal. Like even when they like grind you up in little pieces, like, you grow back. You feel the pain, unfortunately, but you grow back. You don't die.
That's my nightmare.
Yeah, I don't have any.
And then they have like a whole because they're immortal, so they've been some of them around for 100 years. Like so, there's one floor of just the fuck floor. Everyone just fucking all the time, and that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad time.
Yeah, and then they add new people once in a while, and like if you fall out of favor, then you lose the immortality. But even then, when you lose your immortality, it's not like you fucking just crumble and die. Like you just become mortal again. You can just go fuck off and live a regular life.
Yeah.
That's not a bad. I mean,
it's
they'll
not
try to kill you, but like it's not hateful.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
Sweet deal.
demon deal.
Demon deal. Dealman.
Deal. Dodo. I watched a couple of animes most people don't care about, but I watched Cabaneri. It's not Cabaneri. I keep thinking I really want Olive Garden after watching this because it sounds like carbonara, but it's Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. It's like kind of like it's like zombies,
Okay.
but of course it's superpower and anime and twists involved, but it's more low tech and high tech kind of way. It reminds us of Snowpiercer. Remember Snowpiercer? They're on a fucking train. Train. Yes, they're on a train and they survive that way.
Yeah.
So in this
Run
world,
around the loop.
yeah. So in this world, like zombies are fucking everywhere, and like people have built up train stations to be enormous walled cities, and they travel with trains between cities to trade and stuff. And once in a while, like, that fucking train station is dead. Like, zombies get through or whatever. So you follow this one crew of the Iron Fortress and like how they are handling stuff. And then of course there's some people who are have zombie powers because they were bitten but they didn't turn zombie, so like you rely on those people to fight, but then they're also being prejudiced against. Like, well, you can't be prejudiced against the people who are saving you, but just show how humans would be.
Yeah.
And also it makes sense.
You got too much zombie in you, son.
And it makes sense like when you're a zombie, like you have like this, like your heart glows.
Your great grandmother fucked a zombie. Yeah, had a half zombie kid.
I mean, that's not. Is that bad?
It's human nature, I guess.
Yeah.
It's all tribalism, right? Like,
It is.
look for something to be different and then excommunicate them.
Yeah, and then some other people are like, well, the zombies at least all work together. Like in the world, like the zombies don't seem that bad compared to people. People keep fucking each other over, and the zombies they all just fucking work together.
Do they? I feel like there's not a whole lot of teammate shit with the zombies, though. I feel like they don't get in each other's way because they're all starving.
Yeah,
Right.
They all, yes, they
So-
just want to attack people,
but then
they don't attack each other.
Once they get the meal, then they're. I feel like most zombies are not like into like.
Helping somebody, another
Correct,
zombie.
correct.
Yeah. Except when you have leader zombies. Sometimes in here you have leader zombies, and you get giant zombie balls, which is cool.
Well, in the other movie, you got a giant horse cock. So
The one we went to see in the theater.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh yeah. That's a part 2 to that. I haven't seen it
I know
yet.
I haven't either.
It's because like the last scene was so off-putting to me. That
Yeah, it's jarring.
I really would have watched it, but I think the whole second movie I heard is much better.
I'm still down.
I heard
to
it's
see-
good.
Is it available on streaming?
Yeah,
It's
it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's been streaming for like fucking months.
Yeah, it's
Have you seen it?
yeah.
How is it?
I liked it a lot more than the first one. But it's one of those ones where it's like I don't need to watch it again.
I
But
would like
it was good.
I would like to watch an interview because he has to know.
The Bone Temple.
He
The Bone Temple.
Yeah, it is. He has to know that he shot himself in the foot with that.
I mean, there's artistic vision. He's putting like going outside the box.
And I respect that.
Yeah.
But I would love to hear what his thoughts were on it now.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like, yeah, I thought it was going to be cool. I thought it was going to be whatever. And I thought it was going to be like, shocking and people would be like so confused by it that they'd be interested in it. I didn't think that people would just be like, this is dog shit now and completely run
and
away
really,
from it.
like if you just cut that scene out, I would have been all
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
I just didn't know how they kept the tracksuits so bright.
Yeah. They were good looking tracksuits.
You know?
But I just and like there's that connection to that kid show and everything.
Yes.
Like, I wonder, I would love to hear him talk about his choices.
And if you watch the second movie, it might make sense.
Did you watch the second?
I have
Oh no,
not.
you haven't.
I'm not, but like I'm assuming it's going to have to do with those guys.
Right,
I mean,
right.
they kind of reference, the whole thing there, like, and why they are the way they are. As far as the tracksuits being super clean, you see the second one, it doesn't. Yeah, it is like, no, there's no way that works. not the way the movie goes. It's like, yeah, that's not.
They're doing hand-to-hand combat with zombies. There's no way you can have a clean, right tracksuit.
I actually think, because
If you're doing like sniper work, maybe.
because even like the way that it ends, it's almost like when you go into the next movie, like you may as well not put that in
Right.
there. Like if you
Then
just
they shouldn't.
if
That was
you
a
just
terrible
show
idea.
them pop up and scoop the kid up, it's like that makes more sense. Like without the
Was he really like a big Power Ranger fan or something? Because it
does have Power
yeah,
Ranger vibe.
They all have in color tracksuit and they're all beating up fucking zombies.
yeah, the crazy thing is you think, but yeah, they don't reference that at all. They reference the Teletubbies like quite a bit, and Jimmy Seville, and that's kind of like your reference points, and
And he was the guy who had the show. It was like a pedophile.
yeah. So
Prolific pedophile, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because when that would have all come out for them,
Yeah.
none of that information was prevalent. So
Yeah.
they think, oh, he's a good guy, and they're not good guys. They're pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
So, but I did enjoy the movie as far as like.
See, what should he watch? He didn't give on his nerd year.
Sorry, my bad. Because I'm confused sometimes, dude. I mean, I also watch what's that movie? Obsession.
I haven't watched that. I wanted to. I heard it was real good.
I watched it a lot, and it makes me think a lot. Like a lot.
You watched Obsession
A lot.
Yeah, I was a little bit
Obsessed.
obsessed.
Yeah, sounds like
a
it.
little bit.
My daughter saw it. My niece. They went together to go see it.
All of them?
No, just Jaina and Katie.
Yeah, like I did an episode on it. I just sat down like just randomly and it was like, I want to talk about this. And I probably should have waited because the more I thought about it, the more shit like kind of came up. But yeah.
Do part two. What I thought about this movie 28 weeks later.
There you go. What else, Joey?
Other than Carbonara of Olive Garden.
Yep.
I would like to see more of that too. There was two, like,
Oh, that show?
yeah. That's like one season and a movie, but like I could use more of it. I watched Kaiju number 8, season 1 and 2 back to back. I liked it.
That's a
lot.
monster?
That is, yes. Kaiju number 8 is a monster. It's an anime monster. Monster anime. Yes.
Okay.
It's the last season. It's coming out later this year or early next year because the manga's over. I'm looking forward to that. I like it a lot. And
What's the premise there?
kaijus, which are monsters. Kaiju is just means monster in Asian language, but they've been around for a long time since like.
Which one?
Japanese.
Also, the kanji is Chinese. Also, monster is the same word, but except in Chinese it's squimut instead of kaiju, but it's written the same way. It just means like strange beast or strange creature. Yeah, they have a lot of different. Maybe because of superstitions, there's a lot of different words for specific types of cryptids in Asian land.
Cryptids.
Like supernatural monsters, ghosts, goblins, and ghouls.
See, we have a lot of words. Too.
But they have a lot of words, specific words that don't quite translate well because there's limited amount of words in English for it. But yes, the premise is monsters has been around for a while. They show up once in a while, and people will finally learn to fight them, and then we're getting better at it. But they also escalate. And now intelligent ones are starting to show up, like things that can speak and not just giant monsters. And I like it a lot because like the music and the monster designs and everything are definitely like Godzilla homage. Like the just the way that makes sense. So this one, then humans have developed technology like guns and suits and stuff that helps you get stronger and fight monsters. And then this one guy, the main character, gets partially transformed into a monster.
Oh my god.
Yeah. As it would happen to go.
That's
And then
a monster mash.
monster mash. And he
It was
is
a graveyard smash.
yes, and he's kaiju number 8 because they have a lot of kaijus, a lot of monsters.
Not the most creative name.
No,
At least
but
7 others.
the 7 others are super strong. You get a number when you're strong. When there's a kaiju number 1, that's the first giant one that just fucking wrecked the country, and then like you get a number if you are super strong. So he was kaiju number.
You some trash ass monster. You don't get no
You
type
don't get
of
a name.
number.
You get a type. You get a type. He's those ant. That's an ant type, and that's it. Yeah. But then the numbers.
Just monster.
Yeah, like damn, I ain't shit as a monster.
I need to figure out what my bag is.
yes.
Exactly.
And you know, hone in.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just a monster guy. I ain't
Yeah.
no Smin.
No, not a monster, man.
So the first season deals with him staying hidden, staying low, but he's a very good guy, so he has to transform and help people when he sees it. At the end of season 1, he gets found out, and then season 2 is dealing with him working with as the defense force, working with the military to be. He doesn't want to be human weapon, but he's like, well, if I have to be a human, because they were like, we're gonna execute you because you're a monster. Because they're like, we X-rayed you. You don't have a heart. You have a monster core now. He used to be human, but he got transformed. And it's like, well, we're just gonna murder you and then like turn you into a weapon, because that's what they do. They turn monsters into weapons, like Monster Hunter, which I like a lot, the game series. But they was like, well, if I have to be just a weapon, I'll be a weapon. And his team likes him a lot because they know he's a good guy. And then season 3 is gonna deal with the smart monsters that are coming out. That's kaiju number 9. It's a super smart. I don't think he was a human. I think he was always a monster. But he's smart enough to like create other monsters and genetically engineer other monsters to be more powerful.
With his monster hands.
With his monster hands.
Oh my god.
You see little sacks in a cave being grown. But so at the end of season 2, like he's producing super powerful. He's producing numbers by himself. He made like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like they're all that strong. So like that's season 3 is them dealing with that.
He's on a good run.
Yep, but I like that. The action is good. It's got both things I like. It's got other than action, it's like deal with human goodness. Like there's a lot of instances, like you said, when disasters are happening, you see all the shitty people, but they really show like, look, the good people is what's like helps with disasters, and I like to see that. And that actions means more than words and appearance.
And I heard that a picture is worth 1,000 words.
It's not.
No, I mean, like if you have
It's not who you are that defines you. It's what you do.
a picture now, you just need several tokens. You just type in a few words, and
How many words is a token worth?
one token. Well, actually,
So you need 1,000 tokens.
you don't need 1,000 tokens to generate an image.
Look, a picture is worth 1,000 words. If a word is a token, then it takes 1,000 tokens.
I think the AI will be very confused if you try to tell it 1,000 words.
That's the exchange rate.
That's the exchange. No more, no less. I watched Enola Holmes 3, which it's okay. I liked it nowhere near as much as 1 and 2.
Noble Holmes?
Enola.
Enola.
It's the sister of Sherlock.
That sounds like a project building.
Where you live? Enola Holmes?
Enola Holmes.
Down in Cherry
Yeah,
Hill?
I've been trying to get out of there for fucking ever, man.
Soft
Trapped
Guilford-
in that shit.
Soft Guilford Road.
17th floor.
Yeah. I mean, Enola is like alone spelled backwards. So that's how makes sense.
Wasn't
But
it a plane too?
I have no idea. I'm not a plainsman. But the first one was cool and cute, and this third one Enola Gay is a Boeing.
B-29.
Oh, how about that fucking window that blew out and the guy was sucked halfway out the window and his wife had to hold him down?
Well, he wanted a blowjob.
Nice.
That's different from the guy that jumped out of the fucking.
No,
That was crazy, dude.
Oh, bro, you got this. But like,
The worst part is he took his phone with him.
Yeah, for the listeners, tell them what we're talking about.
So, I mean, this not hits home, but I can really relate because I've been in that seat, right? Because you've seen I've flown before. I've been into a Cessna 152 before. Like, so when you're learning to fly, the plane has two sets of controls, identical controls. You drive on the left, fly on the left side like you normally would, and on the right side is a duplicate control that can override you. That's what the teacher teaches, right?
Okay.
So like they can take you up, you can fly around. You don't have to land yet. You just take your hands off the control and they'll land for you, or you keep your hands on the control and then you see what it feels like to land. So when you learn to fly, until you can solo or have a license, you have to have an instructor with you. So this lady, to be fair, I think she had enough hours and stuff. She knows how to fly at that point. She knows how to fly. Was with her instructor midair, and then he took off his headset and seatbelt and said, "You know what to do. You got this," and then jumped the fuck out.
But it's crazy. The article I read specifically said he got his phone, like took his phone like off the. I don't know. There's a
Phone
center
wallet
console.
keys, man. Just because you're gonna kill yourself doesn't mean that rule changes.
He's like, I might want to look at a YouTube video on the way down. Like,
What if though? I want to see what he looked at.
He was just wiping his browser history.
But so like, I can only imagine what, like, putting myself in that seat if my instructor did that.
Yeah, I'm like, oh fuck.
But like she knew how to land though. He didn't leave her high and dry.
I am wet.
Yo, that's a Mile High Club, right?
Yeah.
different one.
But that, I mean, I don't know if I would let her fly. I would say, first of all, just give her a license automatically. Like, that just passes you.
Yeah.
Under stressful situation, you just lands. But also, two, is like, I think you need a psych eval.
Yeah, probably.
Just to make sure you don't freak out in
That's
midair.
rough, man. That's rough.
That is, yeah.
That is hardcore, though.
Yeah, you got this. Is gangsters?
But on both ends, though.
He's asking and he's telling.
But like,
I ain't requesting, bitch.
but you gotta feel good, right? Like that. The last words of a dying man is like, "You got this." Like, I got this.
Unless it was, hey, you got this,
right?
That's different than
We don't know if that's
you
the
got
last word.
this. Hey, you got this.
What if this dying
That's half
word
an endorsement, man.
is dying word
you
was
got
like,
this?
Oh fuck!
Because it also could have been, you got this. It all depends on how you say
Yeah,
it.
that's true. Those words can be very different. But like, just like to look you in the eye and be like, "I believe in you," and then jump
so-
the fuck out.
Well, can I talk about what I love to hear from like one specific type of people? So I love old black women.
Yeah, they love you. I've seen it.
They love me.
They fucking love
They
you.
love me.
Automatically.
My favorite thing that they say is, "I know that's right." Because it can mean anything. You know, like you could be like, there's these kaijus coming out of the fucking water, but I know that's right. Like, or you could be like, yeah, woke up again, bless God, I know that's right. Like, it all depends on like how they say it. Like, it always means something different. But I love it. I love it.
It's great.
One of my favorite things.
The other plane thing was in midair, Boeing plane, like the window blew out.
Yeah.
And then explosive, or not explosive, but decompression. Like a guy, good thing he had a seatbelt on, right? He got sucked halfway out the window. I can't imagine being like just halfway out, hanging out the window, and then your wife is holding you. Like, I hope that bitch got gains. Like, I think they was holding on to him for like a long time. It wasn't like a minute.
You start
can't
singing
pull
"Don't Let
over.
Go" by In Vogue.
Right. Like, because he has a seatbelt on, but like he was still getting sucked the fuck out.
Yeah, but
so to speak.
Imagine the pilot, right?
Yeah, you can't do anything.
You know,
about
like
it.
he's flying, he's like, "Oh, that's weird." It says decompression in the and they're like, "Oh, the callback." Right, this callback, like it says, the little phone goes off, and now the flight attendant's like, "Holy shit, there's a decompression!" Like, so, like she's not looking at picking up the phone.
Yep.
Right, and they're like, "Huh? Do you trust this? Should we like do something about it?" You can't pull over.
No, there's no way you can go. You can emergency land, but
slow down.
that's still a far, like, even emergency landing at the closest airport. It could be hours.
Yeah,
I know them fucking napkins were getting on people's nerves.
Like,
Because if I get one flying around in the Civic, I start getting pissed off.
there's also that one bitch in like 13B who's like, "I have a peanut allergy."
But yeah, I mean, I'm like, it's good because I always fly with my. I know people take off the seatbelts as soon as the sign's off. I just leave it on. It's like I'm not getting any more comfortable or uncomfortable. I'm just gonna leave it on, so like I don't get fucking woken up to tell me to put my seatbelt on when the sign comes on. But yeah, imagine if he just got sucked out. But he got like friction, like you get windburn something. If you're going skiing or something, you just fucking. Imagine that shit.
Yeah.
Going however many 100 miles an hour and like that altitude, just fucking air burning your face.
I feel like it's her fault.
It's always.
The wife should have let him go.
I'm just kidding. I'm just making it ridiculous.
That's more incentive now for, me to tell Sarah, hey, hit these weights just in case. Because I need you to, if the plane blows, I need you to hold me down.
Literally, I need you to hold me down.
570 miles an hour
Of wind in your face.
Fuck.
I'm
crazy.
surprised, bro. I'm surprised he didn't get his like skin sanded off, like getting dragged on the road.
Imagine a bird shit hitting you.
I mean, they're not that high, but like, I'm just wondering what the payout is going to be.
Coming down to get below the
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and some seagulls just like fuck you.
But that's gotta be a big. He's got a paycheck coming.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people on the plane, maybe all the people on the plane got a paycheck coming. But like Boeing is, I mean, they haven't been. I mean, this doesn't seem to be stopping them any. They still just fine. It seems like.
Well, it's, like how many other plane manufacturers are there? There's like 4.
Maybe it's time to be, or maybe like competition's
we'll
good.
just
Or
start
one
that.
less.
Oh yeah, maybe the other people would get more business, perhaps.
I think that's the problem.
What?
They're already tapped out on capacity, so they're trying to put them out faster than they should.
Maybe Boeing's the best.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, exactly. And the other ones are like, I mean,
I know I got on a Spirit once. That felt like a city bus.
They're not around anymore.
I know. But and I'm glad. I hate that. That would fucking be my biggest regret that I flew Spirit one time.
What if Kia starts putting out planes?
Kia's much better than they used to be. They're much better
On the outside.
than the 90s. Like,
On the
there were
outside.
go-karts with fucking sidings on them in the 90s. The fuck were we talking about? Enola Holmes. That sounds like the name of a plane.
Yeah.
But like, I liked it. But like, it was much more charming when she was a fucking kid. Now she's like an adult and like, and I don't know. It still seems like a kid's movie. But now like it's just a bunch of grown people doing it, and so it's like much more. It's less cute.
Yeah.
It's much more childish instead.
That's not good.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I enjoyed it. Okay, it's just like nowhere near as good as the first two. That's I remembered. What the fuck? Is capturing a 21-gram soul unethical?
Is capturing a
Because souls were thought to be 21 grams. Because
Right.
when someone dies, 21 grams go missing.
because the Will Smith movie.
Not Will Smith.
That's the 1 pound, the 110 gram. It's a Will Smith sad movie.
Yeah, it's a Will Smith sad movie.
yeah, like
And now it's just Will Smith's sad life.
It might be called 21 grams.
Is it
there
21
is a
grams?
21 grams,
There's
but
a 21 grams. That's Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro.
yeah,
Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of. There's one with Will Smith.
Yeah, it's like
Seven
it's-
pounds?
It's
7
7
pounds.
pounds. It's about transplant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes, was watching this game. So they figured out that it's true, and then they can capture that 21 grams and put it into a device for you. So if your kid dies, you can be like, "Oh, I'm
Hold
gonna
on to their
I'm gonna
everlasting
hold on
soul.
their soul into this cassette or like this like Super Nintendo 64 cartridge that you can plug in and like see some of the memories sometimes, but it's not. We don't have the technology yet to like fully recreate them in AI or their personality or whatever. You think maybe sometime in the future you could, because you can already capture a soul,
Right.
but so you just have impressions of them when you plug in. You can see the impressions of them, and you kind of know they're still there. But like you also know that they're just stuck in there. Would you do that?
No.
do you want a horror movie? Because this is how you get a horror movie.
This is a horror game. It's so I understood like you are the father in this game and your kid dies. And then he does this process, and I'm just like, I don't think that's good. I think if you love your kid, you just let them go.
Yeah.
I think he's holding out hope that eventually they can.
Yeah, it's a very human
revive
thing. It's an
him.
understandable thing, grieving and all that. But like, it's not. I don't think it's the right thing to do.
Okay, I have to ask a parent.
Yeah.
Because I don't. If you thought maybe sometime in the future they could revive her from that, you wouldn't do it.
No, it's like it's just unnatural. Like, it's too much. It's too much, and even like I would never be able. So you're gambling, right? That they could bring it back, right?
Yeah. If not, you always have this tape.
Yeah,
You always have this
but
cartridge.
that's like constant torture. It's
So
like
that's how the horror side starts, right? Like you think, well, as long as they come up with this technology while I'm alive, right? But if before I die, I'll destroy the cassette and release them.
Yeah.
But then you die, and now your kid is stuck.
There's a
forever
cartridge
Yeah.
somewhere in a
in
box.
a box in a landfill, and they're just
stuck.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh, that's fucking hell.
yeah, yeah.
Or if it does work and they're pissed that you kept them.
Oh,
Yeah.
because they've been. Because you don't know if they're conscious or realize. It seems when you get impressions of this person that's in this cartridge, you see like memories and impressions of what they're thinking, but like you don't know how conscious they are in there. You don't know if they're in a coma or if they're like.
Yeah, and I mean, and you just and you don't know like if it's gonna work right. You know what I mean? Like, what I mean, when they create the science or whatever to bring her back, that it's gonna be right. And then it doesn't feel like her. It's all like it's just too much. And like if they don't, you'll never be able to kind of heal from it. Like.
Yeah, because we're talking about in the past few weeks. I've talked about like cloning. Maybe if you can clone a person, is that the same person?
Cloners.
And
He said that shit like it was a slur. On Camino.
On Camino.
Cloners.
like if you would clone your kid if they died, after they die, that's different. This is because that's arguably not them. This is definitive to them. This is their soul that you've captured, and I feel like some people would do it,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
lots of
yeah.
people
Well,
do
that's a separate conversation.
but
some people would ask that their soul be colored.
Well,
Yeah.
adults especially
100%.
But like, that's definitely got to be a consent thing, right? Like people shouldn't be able to capture your soul unless there should be like a living will. Like I don't want to be in a cartridge.
Yeah, but then they would do.
But if you're a kid, you don't have a
exactly,
say.
Exactly.
So like, yeah, I wasn't sure if any. 'Cause I know y'all love your kids.
Of course, but you got to. You can.
I love mine.
I miss my cat after like a week in Japan, so I can only imagine what you feel like with your kids.
Yeah, it's
I wouldn't put
I
my
forgot
cat
to
in a
feed my-
cartridge either, though.
I forgot
Just see his
to
low
feed
key
my
thoughts.
fish I forgot to feed my fish yesterday.
Did it die though?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Did it die?
But yeah, anyway, I thought it was an interesting twist on like what a human is. And did anyone watch anything? Oh, is anyone? This is not an AI good or bad, yes or no thing. It's AI adjacent. I
Yeah.
was just thinking, is it okay to use AI? And this is a subjective question.
Sure.
To help with like workflow, like the speed of. For example, especially while I watch a lot of anime, it takes a long time to hand draw or even 3D animate things. What do you think the ethicalness is that a word of like using AI to like storyboard for you and then you rework over it and it will just speed up? It's just like how people do with projects. You use the AI to generate an outline for you and then you take the outline and then you rewrite it into an essay.
I think it depends. Like, because I'm okay with me personally. I'm okay with AI as a tool.
When does it become
When does
more
it-
than just a tool?
Yeah. So
It depends on what you seed it with too.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it would be like, look, like, if you feed the story into AI, and if I doubt you even need storyboards for all of it, but if you're like, hey, I need storyboards because most movies don't get completely storyboarded. It's just like some big action sequence or whatever. They'll be like, hey, can you help with the storyboarding of this action sequence? And then you take that and use it to build upon to then shoot something like that. To me, that's not as egregiously like robbing people of their ambition.
So like, are you thinking like you've done seasons 1 through 3?
And you feed it into the AI and be like,
you
this
put
is a
your-
script for season 4. Just generate season 4 for me, and then we'll redraw over certain parts to.
But if you seed it with your artwork,
Yeah.
and you say like, hey, this is the style that I've been creating this
Yes.
in. I need you to, do this thing that's kind of tedious, but not really, like it's already been done.
Or like all the humans can do all the keyframes, and then you just generate all the frames in between.
Yeah.
Then that's because like it's a question because like we all want more meat.
I'm sorry.
We all want more media.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard it too.
At faster speed, not just because I don't think it's just because I want to consume more. It's because I'm tired of waiting between episodes and seasons, right? Like Kaiju number 1, Kaiju number 8. I watched season 1 and 2. Now I'm gonna have to wait like upwards of a year for another season. I just want the story. I want the material. So I understand that it's a lot of work for humans to do. So I just want that to be an okay thing. But also, I also understand at the same time, it is taking jobs away, right? Because like,
well, and it's also
anytime you use AI, you're taking jobs away from somebody.
And I also think that like generally is just not as good. Like these like have you seen any of these like Star Wars things that are like getting a lot of traction in the AI space?
I'm not sure. I know
So
there's
shout
whole
out-
dramas being made with AI in China, though.
No, I'm sure. Well, it's 'cause so AI in China, as far I understand, is like the photo filter of the U.S. Like it's just expected that you will be using AI with all media that you produce. But what the fuck was I just talking about?
The Star Wars stuff.
Star Wars stuff. So like shout out to Billy Fong. He sent me this fan film thing of Star Wars. It's AI done of Heir to the Empire, right? But there's a lot of these out there with like little moments of Anakin feeling this way. I just saw one recently where Anakin beats the shit out of Greedo. They don't really say why, but it's like he's losing it as a kid and he's like beating the dog shit out of Greedo. Which isn't too wizard if you ask me, Joey, but dude, what a terrible. That's so wizard, Annie. Ugh. Fucking.
It's a nightmare!
You loved it. Now you hate it.
No, so I always felt the way about that line in particular. But so everybody's like head over heels for this stuff, and there's like a very popular Instagram page. I forget. I'm not trying to shit on or anything. It's like something of the Empire some shit. And I've tried to go on there and watch it because it actually that does entice me to see some of these stories that I already know I loved. But it's just not good. It's like the pacing is fucked up, the acting is fucked up, the whole like it's pretty. It's visually pretty, but it's not good storytelling. And it's growing and learning and blah blah blah, and eventually get better. But like as of right now, I wouldn't like this House of Dragons. I had to wait a fucking long ass time to get this next season of House of Dragons. But at this point where we are, I definitely would rather wait and get it done by people that I trust. They're doing it rather than have it look like this Star Wars thing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, specifically speaking, I agree with all that. For me, for this top, when I thought about it, was specifically for animation because it's such a big space, and also it has nothing to do with scripting and getting people together and putting sets together. You just need to draw a fuck ton, right? Yeah, because especially these are adaptations. Like Kaiju number 8, that manga finished like a year ago. Like we have the material.
Yeah, and I don't have any rules right now on AI that are like completely deal breakers for me, with the exception of 100% AI produced things. Like if it's 100% AI.
Oh yeah, with no human input.
Even with human input. Like if human input is like, I want you to make a blues song about such, and then AI, I'm out on all that shit.
Okay.
But like, if like I'm trying to think of possible things, but if they were like, hey, this is a new anime, whatever, this is season 4. We did use AI on this season. We loaded in the drawings that we did of this world, all the background plates and everything that we've used for the first 3 seasons of this world. And then we had AI make a 360 space of these 2D spaces that we can set as a background for our animation characters. We're just being upfront about it. The backgrounds are AI based on our hand-painted templates from seasons 1 and 2, but now they're 3-dimensional and it's an AI tool and everything else is like I'm cool.
I think that's great.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
and it's just like when I I don't know if I've played it on here before, but there's this French Montana Max B record called Make America Wavy Again. And they had AI make a song, and then they sampled vocals from the song and then made an actual beat themselves.
Yes.
Like, I'm cool with that.
That's using it as,
that's
like-
using it as a tool, and I'm good with that. So I don't have like any like with the exception of it being all AI.
Yeah.
I don't have any. And when people aren't honest about the AI use, those
Yeah,
are
well,
like
that's always
those are
just
my
like,
two.
Same with Roy to me. I'm like, you can do all the Roys in the world. I don't give a shit.
Just
Go
state it.
power. Just
Yeah.
tell people. Don't fucking lie about it.
Those are my only two like deal breaker things with AI. Everything else, I think it's so case by case basis.
Because this is so new.
It's-
It's unprecedented.
I think
But people
AI
have,
is,
like,
It's like so
hard-
many things.
I think it's also become kind of a cursed word now, or phrase,
Yeah.
or whatever. Because you hear AI, and people immediately think you
Slop.
it's like it's all AI. It's like using it as a tool. Yes, like it.
And everybody uses it. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit what you say. You're using it. You don't. And the problem is you might not even know you're using it.
Yeah,
you fucking
yeah.
googling shit. You're using it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to only use it when I need to.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to keep that in that space amount, but I can't get out of
No.
using it. Like it's everywhere, and it's fucking people up. Like
It's
it's
like trying to not use the internet. Good luck with that.
it's fucking like these and I don't know shit about this stuff, so if I'm using the wrong terminology, pardon me and forgive me. Like these like data centers that they're building that are like
Yeah, it's fucking people
it's
up.
fucking
It's fucking the world
it's
up.
fucking the communities up that live around it. Like it's
fucking
not
the environment up.
yeah yeah, but I mean yes for sure, and that matters. I don't want to dismiss that, but
No,
like,
I mean just the environment of the community.
Yes.
You're fucking them up.
yes,
like
so
locally.
like my thing is like if you build one of these motherfuckers across the street from me, and now my shower sucks. Like, I think about it in those terms. Like, these people are like, they're showing their water pressure, and it's fucking disastrous. Like, because the infrastructure is just not built for it.
I think like your power bill goes up too.
So, I'm
I'm already talking about in a couple of years they're going to limit the amount of power that goes to residences in order to power the data centers.
You would think it's the other way around, right? You would be like, we should limit the power to data center because humans need it.
you would think.
Oh man, we're so close to AI takeover, man. We're so close. We're getting more and more power to the machine.
So I try to use it like almost like alcohol or a drug or something, where it's like if I need it, if I need to take the edge off that day, I'm gonna use it. But I don't have any hard rule against it or any kind of shit like that. But I am going to try to not rely on it.
I understand the knee-jerk reaction of people, but it's weird to me how much hard stance people are taking one way or the other. Like right now, when this we don't even know where this shit is ending up.
Yeah.
I think that's a lack of education. People just don't know, so they hear AI
Right.
and immediately they just get really, really hateful. And then there are other people like I reposted a meme from someone, and I'm getting attacked. They're like, "Oh, AI slop," and I don't tend to engage back. It's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But here I'm like, or you can keep scrolling. Like move on. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so move on. And for those that do, it's like, well, give me more than explain, instead of just saying, oh, that's AI or that's
A lot of
slop,
times
or,
people don't have fully formed ideas. It's just a knee-jerk reaction, or like they're either mad or supportive of something that's not even what they think it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they can fuck off.
Just stay home. But that's that for me.
Farrell?
Oh yeah. So tonight I'm going to trivia,
Last one?
but it's the last one, Joey. Joey left.
He must not have heard that.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
Or he's mourning.
I like to think that he's mourning.
Yeah.
So I had a thought that maybe I would write down all the questions from tonight and bring them in next episode, and not to read off every question,
No, I think that's fun.
but just to see, and then also maybe commemorate with one tier the final trivia night at this place. So it's unfortunate. I feel like the last time I was there a couple of weeks ago, the owner's son was there, and he's in some sort of management position now. And he made a comment to me because the bartender and I are friends. And if I'm playing by myself sometimes, that the bartender would be like, I'd say like, hey man, do you know the answer to this question? And he'd help. Right. And the owner's son was there, and he was like, hey, Paul, don't help him. And we're like, kind of like, what? He's like, don't help him. We're giving away money. He can't get help from you. And I really hope that the reason why they're canceling it isn't about the couple of dollars.
How much money is it?
It might be $50 in gift cards total.
Well, yeah, I don't remember.
I was expecting. I was like, if he says $1,000, I'm going to defend this guy a little bit. Like, but
So
$50.
It might be. It's definitely 50 to 100.
Right.
First place might be 50, but it could also be 25. I don't remember.
Right.
So that's the other thing. It's not enough of a factor that when I have one, it didn't even cover that night.
Right.
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 So I really hope that there's something else, like the woman that runs it has decided to move on to something else, and instead of
Yeah, I don't remember why is Trivia not ending.
so they didn't.
It's been forever.
Yeah, they didn't say. They were
Can
just,
someone else show
this
up
is
and
the
run
last
it?
one, and we're going to reevaluate, and it might come back, it might not.
Okay, are you gonna run it?
Fuck no.
Who run it?
I'm gonna drink. So I really hope that it isn't the case that for this like measly $100 plus whatever they pay her,
Right.
that they're not like, because I mean, the
But isn't
fucking,
it a draw though? Or is it a deterrent? Like, does it make more customers come or make more customers not come?
so I think it does make more people come in. I think that what they were expecting was more bar patrons,
That's not okay. Yeah.
and what they're getting is people that come in and order like some small things and then drink like iced tea, and they get refills on it.
Like a comedy club.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like the minimum or a strip club
Right.
that you have to buy chicken
Mozzarella
wings for.
sticks and a.
So like, but I'm in there. I'm in there doing the Lord's work, trying to buy, run a goddamn tab up for the whole.
Right.
fucking group,
Right.
I'm, on a Monday night, I'm like, I'll have my 17th beer, please.
Yeah.
And it's not cheap, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll
Yeah.
write down the questions tonight. And
Yeah. It should be fun.
You should start up trivia at the American Legion,
There you go.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
right? See,
That'd be awesome.
I don't know why you're not doing that.
Because I don't want to do that work. I'll
Then you
get
can talk
AI to do it.
Exactly.
Disclaimer: all the questions are from AI, and it's just slop, so it doesn't make any sense.
They're like, Big Bird is what type of wuzzle?
So the only thing I've really watched, Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
It's good.
So I got through the end of season 1 and then started season 2. And we were talking about this a little bit before the show. And I think the biggest problem that they have, the storyline is still great, right? The infighting, the politics of it, the action,
Yep.
betrayal, like all the
Yep.
whole thing.
The drama.
Where they fucked up, in my opinion, is the names of the Targaryens. So
I think the names of all of them, to be honest, like all of their names fucked me up. Like
sure, yeah.
there's like few Ned. That's like the one that I remember.
So like there's the family of the Targaryens. They all look the same.
Yep.
Ish.
They have like bleach blonde
Inbred,
hair.
right? Inbred. That's what they do.
Well, there is a lot of
there is a lot of that.
yeah. Makes sense.
So
Purebreds.
Yeah.
so there's Aegon and Dagon, maybe
And
Daemon
and Aemon.
Aemon, Daemon, all this like just slight variations, and then their like great grandfather will be named the same thing. So they'll talk about them like you know who the fuck they're
Yeah,
talking about.
Joffrey. There's like they have a Joffrey, but it's obviously not the same Joffrey from Game of Thrones because there's a 200-year difference or
Yeah,
some shit.
so-
Like
But that's realistic, though, right?
it is. But you have the you could do whatever you want.
Also,
Fucking Carl, give me Carl.
if we've been friends for 25
Yeah.
years, the context of our conversation would be known to you.
Yes.
Me as a viewer, I don't have 25 or 30 years experience living in this world where like I know the future in this motherfucking world. You know, like
Yeah.
so it's very tough to follow and
can be, yeah.
and I find myself like you know like they'll be talking about one of them but you can't see the front of his face and I'd be like, hey, turn around, motherfucker. See if you got an eye.
I say to Laura, like, I'll be like, who are those people they're talking about? And she'll be like, the ones that have the boats that, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's the only part that's kind of frustrating. That it's tough to get into it, like to really understand what they're doing. But like fucking 7 episodes in the last 48 hours.
Yeah.
And then I still have to get through fucking the MCU.
Season two of House of Dragons.
Well, so Bobby hasn't been down to the spot in a while.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, because we're going to try to watch Thunderbolts together.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get all the way there and be ready to watch Thunderbolts and then,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, this son of a bitch just
Watch Thunderbolts
off
here.
for a month.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, season 2 of House of Dragons. That's the angriest not angry. Angry's not the right word. Most kind of like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've been at the end of a season that's kind of cliffhangery. And it's not because it's a cliffhanger. Because like it's frustrating for me, but like I have coping mechanisms. But like it's just that like the whole season you're working up to this event, right? And this event's going to be a big fucking deal. Like this powder keg is gonna blow, right? And every small step they take is adding one more stick of dynamite, one more, and you're just like, holy fuck. And then everyone's getting ready to go get after it. Roll credits. Nice. And I'm like, fucking hell. But
The payoff was good.
I have to say that with the caveat now that the payoff was fucking amazing. You know, like I said, one of the best pieces of television I've ever seen in my life. So like, is it worth it? You know?
Well, so, I mean, at least we got, and I haven't gotten there yet, but at least it exists. The other thing so there's been a couple of shows over the years that I wish that if they cancel your show, you should be obligated to put out at least a page of how
Epilogue.
It was meant to end or
this
whatever.
is how it was. This is where it was going.
Well, I feel the people that I feel the most bad for with the show is fucking House of Cards.
Yeah,
Because like people love that show. I never watched it, but people love that show. I heard it was really good.
It was really good.
I love Kev,
yeah.
as we all know, the freak ass Kev, and you know. And then when he got into that mischief,
Kerfuffle.
Dick touching.
yeah. Well, from my understanding, it was more of tit for tat, as it were. When I watched that documentary that I love talking about, he kept on having all these jacked military dudes come over that had great ideas for Hollywood scripts, and he would pop up at the door wearing a robe with nothing underneath and a little cocktail, if you will, and you know, and then as the story goes, he basically, you want to get this movie made, you know, you better be ready to wheel and deal with me, you know, but yeah, I mean, hey, the world's unfair. And it's all like dudes that look like they could kick my ass 10 times over. I don't think any of them felt intimidated. That's why
I felt that. That's not a problem.
That's my hot take. But
You want
I
something
love
from me? I want something from you.
Yeah, my favorite part of it though is one of the accounts. Old freak ass Kev in his robe just makes a move on this dude, this ex-Marine, you know, blah blah blah, and this dude's like, "I'm not gay," and my man Kev hit him with, "Even better."
Hey, I mean, he ain't scared.
Yeah. So House of Cards is another good one, right?
Yeah. So, but that's the one I feel, because it was like 9 seasons or some shit. These people are super invested into it. Then
last
this shit,
2 seasons
this shit goes down. They got to
shit.
figure out a way to fucking close it without having the main fucking character in it. And
So there's one like John from Cincinnati was a show on HBO fucking 18 years ago or something. And it's just this dude that
I remember it.
had powers, and he just popped up in a surf town or something like that. People are like, who is this? Is he supposed to be Jesus?
yeah,
He canceled it, and then the guy that wrote it was like, I know what's supposed to happen. I ain't going to tell you though. You're like, fuck you, dick.
yeah, that sucks.
Give me one page of what was happening.
Yeah, because there were people who were watching were the ones who supported you. They're
Right.
not the reason why you got canceled.
Right. Don't punish them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about it. So, like, I think Billings asked me for the playlist,
Mm-hmm.
and
saw that too.
I almost sent it the link,
Uh-huh.
and I realized my government name's on top of that.
Oh, okay.
So
If you
I might screenshot it and just blur it out, but it sucks because you won't have the link to like as it gets updated. So I'm going to try to find a way to make it public without.
And I've Billings I can vouch for. Some
Yeah, I don't mind sending it to Billing.
Yeah. But you can't just have it public.
I just can't throw the whole.
Yeah.
The whole
but if you
link.
send, I can send.
So
it.
like Billings, if you DM me on Instagram, then I'll send it to you. It's just unfortunately I just don't want to have everybody.
Right.
know.
Makes sense.
And I think that's it. I don't know.
So my when did we record? Wednesday? Tuesday night. So Wednesday for me was low key. But I had to go to Leesburg, Virginia, which is where I spent most of my time over the past week. So there's a famous Al Pacino quote. Don't waste my motherfucking time. And Wednesday, they definitely wasted my motherfucking time. So my kid is in national softball.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is the big tournament. The one. This is the one.
You're missing Jay-Z for it.
I'm missing Jay-Z for it. All roads lead to Rome, but also
this like
to nationals.
Was this like the East Coast qualifier event?
Eastern Regional National. So we had people from Jersey, Ohio, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, and I think West Virginia. And
Okay, so then all these tournaments are happening all over the place. And
Correct.
The winners go to some other.
Probably some national thing, right? Some real proper national. That's not a regional national.
Okay.
So anyway, Wednesday. I am complaining, but I am complaining that I also am aware that people came from Jersey, people came from Ohio. However, they also got hotel rooms and they're staying down there, right? So I'm commuting to this. It was like hour and 20 minutes, depending on where in Leesburg it was, right? And the first day, it's like you just go down there. You got to find a fucking place to park, which is obnoxious. And then they do a parade. And then you get back in your car and you drive fucking home.
Do you have to go to this parade?
I mean, technically, you paraded yourself down there.
Yeah, actually the ride back was lovely. Traffic was so fucked up. The ride back ended up being like 2 hours, but it was like all scenic, and it was actually delightful. We had a great time on the way back.
Up 15 to.
Oh no, I couldn't even tell you. It was because it was left here, right there, left. It was all. It couldn't go up. 15 was fucked. So anyway, say that to say this is it was a big fucking waste of time. Awful. I think Selena had fun, so
Well, that counts for something.
it counts for something. It's not. It doesn't count for nothing. It counts for something. And then we had the tournament. So the tournament start Thursday.
Now, you think if the team would have managed their finances a little bit better, they would have afforded like a mini bus.
You never know.
Kids could have gone down, and the parents that didn't have any interest in a parade could have just set that.
And let me
part
tell you
up.
something. This parade was 30 feet.
More like
So you
a
can
stationary event.
You can sit in one spot and get to see all of the parade at all times. The ones waiting to start the parade, the ones that have concluded the parade. You get to see them all at all times.
Do they go around the block?
Oh no, it's basically it's on a football field, and it starts at one end of the football field and goes to the other.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, disaster, waste
They
of
didn't
time.
even play Snake.
So it is kind of a snake, but by the time that they make their first right, the next people are walking in front of the bleachers that everyone's sitting in. So you're just looking at them for 30 feet. And then, you know what I mean? And then you're like, where's my kid again? Oh, she's right over there. She's sitting down now. That part's over. Anyway, so yeah. So nationals, she played, she played very well, and they won. I think they won both games on Thursday, which was cool. Like strong start, like energy's good, hype. And then Friday, they went back, won one, lost one. And then Saturday, they went back and won one, lost one, and that put them out of the tournament.
But you didn't miss Jay-Z for nothing. You were worried that they weren't even going to get to play Saturday.
Yeah, well, the way they've been
they
playing,
played 2 games.
Yeah, the way they've been playing recently, I was like, "There's no fucking way they're going to make it past Thursday." But yeah, they showed up for whatever reason. They all decided to show up this weekend. And,
It's a tournament. You would think they show up.
yeah, but this ain't the first tournament I've sat at, and I've seen them motherfuckers not show up. But they showed up, and my kid included. I'm lumping my kid in with all that. But they played great. They did well. They came in 7th or 8th out of like 30 teams or some shit. So like they did pretty good. Especially for the season they've had, which is cool. And then we all went to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh yeah,
Good biscuits.
Yeah, so the biscuits are good.
Yeah.
However, I mean, look, it's fine.
yeah, good bouillon onion substitute.
So I didn't have that.
What was that?
So I just had a Caesar salad. I actually really like their Caesar
Oh yeah,
salad.
it's just like Outback.
It's very similar, but it's creamier, so to speak.
Yes.
But yeah. But it's good.
I love it. I love Texas Roadhouse.
But I do feel like all of their recipes, the last 3 sentences are identical on all of them, right? So the beginning, it's like, cut the meat or the vegetables, season it, put some sauce, put it on a pan, flip it, whatever you do. And then the last 3 sentences is open salt container, pour salt container onto food until container is empty. And you put it on the plate and put it out.
Really? Is that? I have not remembered that.
It is salty food.
Is it just that Texas Roadhouse or all Texas?
All Texas
Really?
Roadhouse, yeah.
Maybe I'm just fucked up.
So
I don't ever have that complaint.
Yeah, so I didn't. Because we used to go fairly regularly, if you recall.
One right down the street.
You, me, and Adam.
Yes.
And during that time, I thought it was fine. Like it was good enough, no problem. I think I've just eaten better food since then. Where now I'm like, oh no, you shouldn't be doing that.
It's high sodium.
It's too much sodium.
I'll be healthy face.
Yeah, but not for health reasons, purely for taste reasons. But anyway, so it was fine. It was cool. But then we had a group text message sent, and I am going to read it to you. So basically,
Group, family group?
No, the team.
Oh, team group message.
So communication has been, and let me say this, I am very grateful for the opportunity that she had with this team. I sincerely.
So are you done?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So she's a 12-year-old kid. She tried out for a 14 team.
Yeah.
They took a risk on her because she didn't have an exceptional tryout.
Mm-hmm.
They took a risk on her.
Because it's all the stock that she came from.
yeah, that was probably it. And let her on the team. I think that the team has had a number of challenges, and learning opportunities. But for the parents and the coaches and everybody's learned a good bit.
Finances and
Yep, the finances, the just even like the we started off with like 5 coaches, I think, and then we went to 4 coaches, and then now we're at 3 coaches, but 2 of them weren't there at the start of the 5, and there's been a revolving door of it hasn't been drama free, right? But I think Selena getting the opportunity to play with those older girls, she has improved tenfold. It's not the same kid out there anymore. She was at the bottom of that team, maybe above 1, honestly, and now she's probably 3rd.
nice.
It's incredible, and a lot of these girls are fucking.
Well, you were worried about it when she got in. She was like, she might be benched a lot. Yeah. You want her to experience.
100%.
She's gonna be the worst of the best kids.
100%.
Yeah.
And now a lot of these kids are going into high school. She's going into 8th grade. So it's been good for her, I think. But we really want her now to play at her appropriate age level. I think it'll be good for her morale, that she's a star. And I think that that also it'll give her a group of girls to grow with together.
Yeah.
And also we won't have to worry about their high school schedule. Because if she stays with this team, a lot of those girls are going into high school. They're going to play probably for high school teams. Yeah. It's going to affect what tournaments we can enter in and all this kind of shit. So it's all different. So we get a group text from the coach who says, I took screenshots of it because I knew this was
one of the 3 coaches.
Yes, the head coach, so to speak.
The top dog.
Oh, the one that stayed the whole time.
Yes. He said, and I like this guy well enough. You know what I mean? I don't have any issue with this dude. But good morning. I hope everyone got a chance to sleep in some this morning. I talked to some of you yesterday at the game, but wanted to send a text about next season. I need to know by, this date if you're coming back to this team or not. I know some of you have said about other tryouts, but I need to know by this date so I know what position I need to look for at tryouts. I know this can be a difficult decision, but please let me know. You can send me a text privately or here and let me know what you are doing. So that hits our plate. So now we've got to reply to this, right?
Yeah.
And it's a group chat. So now there's another question.
You can reply privately. He said that.
So now there's another question. Do we reply privately or do we reply in this group chat? And I thought it was going to be a fight.
Okay.
But I was like, we're replying in this group chat. That's what I said. And I thought Laura was going to be like, no, and I was like, no. I was like, because we need to be clear to everyone that there's no sneaky shit with us. Mm-hmm. We're not being sneaky. We've never been sneaky in this fucking shit. We've been upfront. We've been honest. So we replied, but we did spend a lot of time putting together our response. And I'm talking about
Use AI?
No, we did not. I'm talking about a think tank. Like let's put our heads together and fucking write something. So this is what we wrote. Hey, coach, we would like to treat the tryouts this week as a tryout. Selena is planning to come to all 3 days of tryouts. We cannot guarantee at this point that she will be staying with you next year. We are concerned about the team being mostly high schoolers and what that would mean for her spring season. We had a really great season with your team, and there are a lot of pluses with staying put, but we just aren't sure that's what's in Selena's best interest if she can get on a team with other 8th graders. We love the girls and the families, which is why we want to try out, but we also want to afford her the opportunity to get into a team she can continue to grow with.
Sounds good.
I thought so too.
They didn't.
Crickets. Not one single response. And they're all fucking in there. Not one thumbs up. Not one understood. Not one whatever best for Selena. Not,
Anything.
nothing.
So everybody else replied privately?
Or they didn't need to reply at all because they already had said something to him. You know what I mean? So one other person replied before us that said, we'll be here. They got a thumbs up. We did not get a thumbs up. We didn't get a thumbs down. I saw Selena mess. Maybe it was a thumbs in the middle.
Did you get one of those gritting teeth emoji?
Yeah, the yikes emoji. So I don't know, and we are because we haven't ruled them out.
Right.
We just want to see if there's anything
and
else.
You're not necessarily saying we're looking for a better team.
No.
Or we're looking for a different coach.
Yeah.
No. It is a specific thing to her being one of the youngest kids on the team.
Correct.
Right. So
Correct.
What could they say to that?
Right. But man, give me a thumbs up.
Man, fuck your daughter's hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
We need her to be a goddamn catcher.
Then trying to think outside of that, I don't really have too much. Let me make sure I don't have anything in here.
Anything?
Yeah. What is one of the tryouts?
So one is tonight. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week is for the current team.
Current team.
Yeah.
And the other possible teams are.
How many teams are you looking at?
Sometime in July. We have them on this calendar.
How many teams are you trying out for?
I think 4 or 5. And
There's the one that she had tried out to before she got onto at the same time she came into this one that she really wanted.
Heartbreaker?
Yeah. I didn't think we were saying names, but that's.
I was talking about it before, I think.
Yeah, I think we talked about it before. But yeah, that's like her dream team.
Yeah.
But they're fucking really good.
She's gotten better, though.
She's gotten better.
She's trying out for them, I assume?
Yeah, so she doesn't want to. We're lowercase forcing her.
Okay. Hey, shoot your shot.
Yeah, well, you miss 100% of the ones you don't take, they say.
Like one kid basketball.
And I
keep missing.
I got thrown out of that game.
And that's
the coach's kid, right?
Yep, coach's kid.
That's the interesting, thought process of is it valuable for her to be the star on an all 8th grade team, or is it valuable for her to get into a group that she can grow with that has other stars and maybe that'll help elevate her?
It's all of the above.
And you never know what she needs now until later.
Agreed.
Right? So it could be if she could ride the bench.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, I'm fucking done with softball.
Yeah.
It's
That
not
would
as
suck.
fun. And then that would suck. Or it could go the opposite way where she's like, shit, the effort I have been putting in isn't enough.
Right.
I've got more. Finds that extra gear.
Yep.
Gets there, becomes a star on the star team, and
Yep.
now she's like, "Holy shit! Thanks for putting me into that
Yep.
that challenge."
And it's a gamble. Like, and what's funny is this actually caused like a pretty big discussion between Laura and I, because Laura was saying that like one of her biggest regrets in life is that aside from me, she's always taken the safe route.
Oh, I thought she was saying that other than regretting being with you.
No. That like every
God
like
damn.
like when she went to college,
Y'all should start doing more things than not. That's
when she went to college, she could have gone away, or she could stay in Maryland and be safe. And she stayed in Maryland and was safe. Then even going to Maryland, she could have lived on campus or lived at home and be safe. She lived at home and be safe. Choosing her career, she could have really thought about what she wanted to do and what her interests were and blah, blah, blah. Or she could follow in her mother's footsteps and play it safe, and she played it safe, and it's like she wants the kids to be comfortable being uncomfortable, to try different things, to take a risk, to step out on a ledge. But
And like in your case, like Laura is successful,
yeah,
even playing the safe route. But
Yeah.
there are plenty
I mean,
of
that's
people
the-
that take the safe route that don't end up being
correct. Well, so that's the thing, is like the success part was more than likely going to come with that because of all those safe choices. She knew how most of those played out. The gamble is when you don't fucking know, right? I love talking to, like, when I interview these people for Sit Down Saturday or whatever, anything, and they're like, they have like a independent business that takes off or whatever. They all have this moment where it's like it varies, but it's like the same moment for all of them in different scenarios, where it's like they got $50 in their bank account, their phone bill just hit, and it costs $50 to start the LLC, like, or whatever, like, and they have to make a decision, and when they're forced to make the decision, they go out and they try this thing, and some are successful and some aren't. But I respect the fuck out of just the risk taking and that shit, because I'm not really that person either. I haven't always played every facet of my life safe, and in some ways I wish I would have more, but like I'm not a big gambler either. Like, and there's a fine line in that shit that has benefit, of learning, and so she could try out for all these teams and not make one of them. Mm-hmm. And now she's not riding the bench, she's riding a kitchen table chair upstairs. That's she's riding the couch.
They're also available on Patreon.
Also available on Patreon, but she's riding the couch upstairs now, where she's like doesn't have a home, and like even this,
You guys are gonna be homeless?
yeah,
She'll make the team?
Even this, I was like, her rec coach is starting a travel team,
Oh wow.
and I was like, you should try out for him, and she was like, she's done with that.
With them, yeah.
And I was like, she was like, why? And I was like, just because if something goes wrong, you've a bad day every other fucking tryout, they'll take you, and at least you don't ride the couch,
Yeah.
But she's like, no, fuck it. Like I'm either going to make these teams or I'm not. I'm like, all right, I respect it, but I'm also. I can't even think about it too much. It makes me nauseous. You invest so much time, energy, and effort into this shit. You want her to be successful, and now, like, if she's out, she's gonna be brokenhearted, for one, and for two, like the steps that she's gonna lose just before she can start again is just immeasurable.
Yeah, so a similar thing happened to me. So my high school, Catholic school in Baltimore, they brought in Towson University, an admissions counselor. And the whole thing was, it was supposed to be like before all of the normal college admissions programs, right? So it was like you go meet, and then now you can get, like, you have something to fall back on. So now you can take all the shots you want because you know that you got accepted somewhere.
Right.
So I got accepted there. I was like, well, I'm done. So like the whole having a backup plan probably backfired with me.
Right.
Because it was like, oh,
I'm good to go.
they want me to write a fucking 10-page essay?
Right.
No, I'm already in.
You didn't have AI back then.
Yeah.
Right.
So there was something else I was going to talk about in regard to. Oh, yes. So Friday night. Now, we had been at softball. Friday was a long day. We had to leave the house at 6:30. We got back, I think, at 7:30, 7:45 p.m. Right. On the way home, Laura said this sentence to me. I'm going to say the sentence, and then I'm going to ask you what you think that means, taking into account what you know of our family, our dynamics, our habits, etc. Okay, we're on the road, driving home. Okay, we got to stop, get dinner, get wine, and then we can head home. What does that mean?
I mean, it's exactly that.
Okay, so tell me in detail what that means.
So you gotta eat dinner because you're gonna be hungry, and then you need to pick up these things.
Okay, so we're gonna stop somewhere and eat at a restaurant.
Yeah,
Okay, and then
and
pick
get
up
the
wine.
stuff that we need for home,
And then
we-
go home.
and then go home
Now, where are you in the journey?
on the road.
We're on the road. First 20 minutes to about a third of the way.
7 something.
We're gonna get home between 7 and 7:30.
Okay.
So, with that context, I would assume that stopping and getting dinner, you're not going to go to a supermarket you're not aware of in another state potentially and pick up things just to travel another 45 minutes to an hour back to cook it. Right.
You know, you're
so
gonna
it
eat
would
dinner
be, I'm going
out.
to stop and get food, eat here
At the restaurant.
at the
restaurant,
restaurant.
yeah.
Then before we get back to the house, we're going to stop at whatever store we normally go to
Could be
for
Food Lion
wine
even.
to pick up wine. And then
But not Food Line. Right? Because you would eat. What would you get at Food Line?
I mean, she said wine and some stuff you need for home, right?
No, she said pick up. We need to
Eat?
we need to get dinner.
Yep.
We need to get wine
And then?
and go home.
Oh, and yeah. I mean, wine can be. That's what I'm saying. Including this Food Line across the street, like any place that sells wine. Do they sell wine?
No.
Okay, that's
Okay.
my mistake.
Okay, cool. No worries. No
Anywhere
worries.
that sells wine from there to here.
I would assume eating dinner. Then before you get home,
Yeah,
we're
stop
going to
at somewhere
stop
to get
at
wine.
whatever
Yeah.
place we normally get wine at.
Okay.
Even get gas.
Are you
or
driving?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
whatever.
Dante.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. Okay, so I was wrong in what I thought that meant, and so are all of you.
Yeah. Okay. What did it supposed to mean?
So what I thought. So let me say this: going home because of the time of day,
Yeah.
and everything. I assumed that we were going to order something, and when we got home, we'd order something.
But she said eat first and then get wine.
She didn't say eat first.
Okay.
She said we're going to get dinner, get wine,
And that
and go home.
usually people say things in the order. You wouldn't go home, eat, and go out for wine, right?
Absolutely. But what I think we're going to do is stop on the way home, stop at the liquor store,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
wine, go home, order food, is what I think before she says this statement.
Oh, okay.
Is we're going to stop. I knew we were out of wine, so we're going to have some wine. We're going to stop, get wine, go home, order some dinner.
Yeah.
But now she
Because
said,
she said that, you change your mind.
but now she said we're going to get dinner,
Yeah, yeah.
get wine, go home.
Yeah.
So now I think we're going to the grocery store.
Okay.
I think we're going to the grocery store and pick up materials
To cook?
to make something,
Oh, okay.
something quick and fast, get wine and go home. What she meant was we're going to pick up takeout, get wine, go home.
To eat the takeout at home.
Correct.
Okay.
So, and all of that is fine in and of itself.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
they all hit the same sentence.
So
I guess.
they all qualify.
Yeah, yeah.
My kids in the back, they start moving like hustlers. So they're like, let's stop and get Chick-fil-A. Right. And I'm like, but I think from her words that we're not doing that anymore. You know, that's not an option anymore. We're going to cook. You know, she's trying to eat healthy. I've been watching my calories. Like it's a whole, to me, it makes sense. And I want to be supportive of her choice because it's the harder choice. We had a long day and I don't want it swayed by the peanut gallery, you know, looking
Just
out
riding along.
looking out for number one at all times. So I was very stern. I was like, no, we're not doing that. Just to cut that off at the knees. Like, get that out of your head. We're off that.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, she's like, okay, so she says, so what do you want? And I was like, I'm flexible. I could do tacos. I could do shrimp tacos. I could do, you know,
tacos and shrimp tacos.
well, I was like, I could do
Chicken
chicken
tacos,
yeah, I could do
beef
chicken
tacos.
tacos. I could do grilled chicken. I could do I'm just
What's the taco with just cheese in it? I can do that taco.
yeah.
Quesadilla?
So I'm rattling those off, and she's like, "So you want me to cook?" And I was like, "Oh no, I thought you wanted to cook." And then she's like, "Well, we've been at the softball game all day." I was like, "No, I agree. I thought it was a lot, but and she got like upset with me about it, you know, like, and it's, I mean, it's all water the bridge down, but it was, I say all that to say this, like, we got past it, obviously. I brought it. We did wine and cheese yesterday. I brought it up. We were talking about communication breakdowns.
Yes.
And I was giving I was like, we have a perfect example of a communication breakdown. And she got mad about the shit again. and I'm like, why is this bothering you so much? Like,
because you weren't reading her mind.
That I was just assuming that
if you knew what she wanted, she'd already have it.
yeah. So that was the other thing, is I got to watch B-roll footage of the Jay-Z shit all weekend because I didn't get to go to that.
Was there anything special that happened that you missed? You were worried about that.
Well, so nothing that like I can't believe. I mean, I should have been there, but like nothing that nothing that I can't.
Do you think he's like, Bobby should have been here?
No, he's not. He's like that kid I met at the airport that one day. I gave him that. Where was he? But
he's like, maybe he was in section 401. I didn't see that.
Yeah. So I one thing that was cool when they did the first night was his daughter played the keys to Feeling It while he rapped over it. Like, I was like, that's fucking cool. Last night there was some drama. The final show, the extra inning show. The show, I think, was supposed to start at 9. He started the Blueprint at 9:11.
Never forget.
Yep. But last night's show was supposed to start at 9. It didn't start till 12:30 a.m.
Oh my God.
So at first you're like, fuck this dude, right? Like, I just got all the time in the world, do you, Mr. Billionaire Pants? Then came to find out there was like tens of thousands of people outside Yankee Stadium, like trying to get in. Like, some had tickets, I think. Many did not, but they're like trying to get in regardless. And he addressed the crowd when he came out. He was like, look, I wasn't going to start music in this motherfucker and have them lose control outside, you know, from just the hype of it all. So
Fair.
I waited until that situation got sorted. It's sorted now. You're still getting the full time energy and everything. I mean, he rocked till I think 3 a.m.
Nice.
You know, but like, I can imagine like how fucking irritated you'd be sitting in that fucking chair from, you know, because you probably get there an hour or two early, you know what I mean? And then like, you're fucking starting 3 hours late, 4 hours late. It's like, God bless.
Did he have the Caesar?
Yep. Called it. I'm telling you, I can read this shit like a book sometimes.
So what are we thinking? Like,
I'm thinking album,
November of
fourth
26?
quarter. I'm thinking fourth quarter album,
Yep.
you know, but we'll see. I'm hopeful.
Little Christmas gift.
Yeah, and Pharrell said something too. When Pharrell came out on stage, he was like, he said something that made me think, oh yeah, I'm right. He said he's like shaking his head and he's like, y'all poked the bear. Mm-hmm. He's like, and now the bear cut his hair, and now the bear has a helmet on and they had the Yankees hat back on. And he was like, and then Pharrell was like, it usually means it's wartime. And then like, you know, got off stage, but I was like, here we go, let's go. But we'll see. And other than that, I had a great podcast this morning with Scott M and Eric B about we do a show called Now and Then on Patreon, Farrell, but where
That's only like $10 a month.
only like $10 a month, but like we there's even a lower level and a higher level, so there's options is what I'm trying to get at here. But at any rate, we had a discussion about it's this show Now and Then. We do one like pop culture thing that was important to us as children, and then we talk about some modern thing that's important to us in some way, shape, or form. Could be like we just did one on like health, like your personal health, like a whole conversation about it. Ugh. Yeah. So like, but this one we did Silverhawks in Palestine, and I'll tell you. It was one of the most stimulating, engaging conversations I've had regarding that topic since the whole thing has kind of popped off in this most recent round. You know, like everybody kind of agreed on big themes, but there was a lot of differences about details of it, and everybody kind of made their points and whatever, and still remained friends afterwards, which is always nice.
Are we at war with Iran or not? Right, as of right now.
I don't.
Yes.
Okay. Yes to both.
It's been
or
To Iran?
yeah,
Being at war with them?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, my definition of war.
Okay, because I don't know, because
We
I'm
haven't
off social
declared
media,
war.
but it's been very like every time someone says something, we're in it, and when we're out of it, we've resolved it, and we have not resolved it. So I'm just curious of the people who are in the know, which
Yeah.
is you
They shoot-
guys apparently in my life.
It is hard
They
to keep
shoot at
track.
us, we shoot at them. War.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I thought we had a deal.
There was a ceasefire. The ceasefire is now off.
It's gone. Trump even said
Are we
said
sky,
crazy
gas
people.
prices going up or down?
up.
Okay, amazing.
All the way up. Jay-Z's also on that song. The remix. Anyway, I'll double check and make sure we didn't have any questions when I last looked. But if you did want to send one in,
You can email us at nerdrageradiomail@gmail.com.
yeah, so that'll take care of us for today. The only note was rest in peace to Sam Neill. We kind of covered that.
There's another guy that died, but I don't think anyone gives a shit about that guy.
Who guy?
Some politician guy.
Oh yeah, I saw people.
Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, South
Is it
Carolina.
important?
Yes, South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't keep track of them that way. But like, with that being said, shout out to Phil on our notes and on Twitter. Dante, shout out to you on Facebook, man. And
Yeah, Facebook.
and with that,
Flappy labius.
Moist thighs.
Ooh, wax by holes.
tight play.
Yes.